Oh my god, I forgot I had a Zenith on this playthrough. Man, this world. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Not like the best overpowered, but I'm powerful in this playthrough. What is that? Oh, it's a puppy. There is a... What's it called? What are these called? Meteorites? Yeah. Need to clear one space. They can't even hurt me. They can't do anything to me. I'm basically invincible to them. Oh yes, this Terra Prisma. What was that tool? Clear that out. Oh yeah, there's nothing. Wait. There's that. There we go, that's it. I'll fix that one day. I need to fix the camera because I don't like where it's sitting. I need to get... So let me catch you up. Basically, I'm gonna give you an update. The Terraria world is going to be called Terraria World 2022, and that's not because I'm... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, right. It's not because I'm stupid or I'm ignorant to the fact that it's 2023. That's just because this world was, you know, it's my 2022 playthrough, so I'm gonna keep it 2022. So if anybody thinks that I've gotten something wrong, that's not the case. It's just that this world is called 2022 playthrough. I might rename it the TA world for the concision of it. You know what I mean? Let's check down here. Every time I go down here, there's like new corruption. I remember I usually would have wars with the corruption right down here because it would always come back. Although I believe I've completely eliminated it. There is a very small amount of corruption and hollow in this world. It's just completely gutted. I have done a very good job. Okay, so what we were doing is we were building this base. I looked at the other episode, which aired 3 months ago. I can't believe I played this only 3 months ago. Everything... Oh wait, I know what this is. This is supposed to be the web farm. Okay. In fact, I shouldn't really be that scared because I actually have a diagram of what I'm supposed to be building on like a Google drawing. A picture of this place, and I have what I'm gonna do. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try to start diversifying. You know, my content. I've been on the Slack, okay? I actually really do need to get back onto it. One thing I actually thought is that maybe it's my ADHD. I was gonna react to a video. Alright, the video was is about diseases. Actually, I want to learn more about diseases because, you know, I'm actually gonna learn about diseases very quickly in class. Another thing I really want to learn about is, let's go. Is that there's a beef going on against, what's it called? It is, apparently Penguin Z0 and a guy named, what's his name, Speedo? Speedo, or, I forgot what it was called. Okay, I was trying to figure out what it was. Sneeko. Okay, this guy, I know. He's weird, dude. What did this? Dude, whoever is like this guy, whoever is this, you know, whoever's like got this guy as their boyfriend, bro, he literally like has a girlfriend, and she's gotten, well, she slept with somebody else in front of his eyes. Like, bruh, what an idiot! So Sneeko started trending on Twitter after he posted this image of. There's one reason I forgot. Let's go. He posts this video of everybody that trash talked him. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. It is because I was trying to pick at them for the attention, and now that they gave me the attention, then I'm happy, and I'm gonna keep going. Trust me, I can say this. As an autistic person, a lot of autistic people will try to pick on people just to get the reaction, and when they get the reaction, they're gonna keep digging. I know this mentality. I have the mentality of a troll. I know how to do that. From me having autism myself. I'm not saying all autistic people are mean. I'm just saying that when they kind of like try to mess with you and they know that they can get at you, they're gonna keep going again. Trust me on that. Wait, what? Where the hell did I get a ton of mining gear at? I didn't know. I think my piggy bank is clear. Anyway, this guy said something else that I really did not like. I forgot.
For my cancellation. And Moist Critical responded by saying, "Holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get fucked by numerous other men. And also insulted you for defending child porn. That's canceled."
Oh, yep, that's what he said. I remember. So basically, this guy watched Cuties, and I have to say this. Don't watch the movie. I have not watched it. I will never watch it. I will never make any attempt to watch it. Not even for, like, you know, judging purposes, to, like, you know, criticize it. Like, if I hate an anime, maybe I might watch it, okay? Because I hate anime, right? And if you said, oh, watch it, maybe I'd watch it, you know, to judge it. And no, I'm not going to do that with Cuties. It doesn't deserve a chance. It's legit CP, and that's evil. It's the most evil shit in the world. I don't care who you are. I don't care why you are, when you are. I do not care. CP is evil. I think everybody can agree on that. And even though they were trying to advocate, like, oh, this is like a documentary, like, you know, what's it called? This is a documentary advocating against CP. Well, here's what happened. It actually was enjoyed by pedophiles. So it accidentally caused the problem that they were trying to remove. And I think everybody agrees on this one. Like, what's it called? Everybody unanimously can agree on this. Cuties is a very bad film. It should be literally taboo. It should be removed from every piece of media. And there's no value to it.
Spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck. Sneeko.
Ah.
You know, in your soul, you would never say that to my face. Charlie quote tweets him and says, "You literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You have to stop."
Dude, if I ever did something and I offended Penguin, I would be shivering in my boots. You don't screw with him. That's not because, you know, he can maybe do something to you. That's because he basically has a large fan base and they can mess you up. This guy really just pissed on a tiger right now. This dude is hitting a bee's nest.
Child porn. Sneeko responds, "You are not special from the other 10 soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking on the internet. Let's solve it." Charlie quote tweets him and says, "Got your Discord still working on responses? Brother, I have no problem. You started it, and I made fun of you in return.
Okay.
You're upset about publicly admitting to cuckoldery and get mad at me for bringing it up. You should be mad at yourself instead. Have some self-reflection." Sneeko then responds, "I'm not upset about my honesty. I would honestly knock the daylights out of you.
I love this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I keep pausing. I love it. This is really adorable, and I love this every time somebody does this. Is when they get offended or when they get pissed or anything, they'll threaten to fight whoever is being mean to them. This is so cute. I freaking love it because it just shows that if I what's it called, insulted somebody and they responded to me and said they wanted to fight me, that just proves to me that they got mad. And that would mean that I win. Because they're trying to piss you off, dude. When you say, "Oh, I'm gonna fight you," they're winning. Are you stupid? You've lost.
Feel big, and it's ruining Western men. Get off Twitter and say this to my face.
West-
Rex responds to Sneeko by saying, "I've had a spinal fusion in which titanium rods were implanted into my back because of my disease, and I still somehow have more of a backbone than you do, homie."
Oh, that he might have to go hit the emergency shower because he just got roasted. Damn, not even, man, relentless too.
Taxi Cab responds to Sneeko by saying, "This guy actually has a family while you watch your girl get screwed by other men." Nick says, "So the cuck is going to preach to us." Minky says, "Every hotel got the Sneeko chair." It's your boy shows a screenshot of Sneeko showing a tweet Destiny made at him in his...
Damn, this guy's getting shit on. Rightfully so.
Harley from Epic Mealtime responds to Sneeko's collage by saying, "These guys make up half my recommended feed on YouTube. Great lineup. Fresh and fit."
Great lineup. I love these guys.
These guys have hated on us too. You guys see a trend here between us and these libtards? We promote fitness, financial literacy, and not simping for women. These guys teach you how to feel and not think." Mudahar responds,
"Oh no, they got Mudahar in it too." Oh no.
saying, "I could never imagine how anyone calls this guy an alpha male when he watches his girlfriend get railed by other men. It's the saddest excuse for being a man. It's laughed at till the end of time. It's adult behavior.
This guy is getting shit on.
It's just failing to satisfy your partner."
Wow.
Mudahar then tweets out, "Bro, Sneeko's getting cyberbullied, laughing my ass off." To which Willie Mac Show responds, "He literally asked to bring bullying back, just didn't realize it was gonna be him." Mudahar tweeted about Sneeko again is because that's when Critical actually made a video talking about Sneeko. Ryan posts a clip from that video with the caption, "Another day, anything Sneeko L. Nothing new."
Okay, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me.
Okay, let's go. The way he's dancing is like going, like it's a called. Like if I took like a Nerf gun, like if this matches a pistol, he was going. Okay, let's call him. That could be counted as a conspiracy to commit what's it called? What counts as conspiracy to commit murder? Is conspiracy to commit murder when you actually are threatening someone? Conspiracy to commit a crime. An agreement made among any number of people. Okay, so that's not a conspiracy, but it's called intent to commit a crime, possibly. This could be taken seriously, by the way. It's called.
You should be mad at yourself by saying, "These guys make up half my recommended feed on YouTube. Great lineup." He watches his it's just leaning back. Just video with the caption, "Another day, anything Sneeko L. Nothing new."
Okay, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, "Oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you," waving his gun around and dancing.
Okay, I don't care. No matter how mad I get in my life, no matter how absolutely pissed I get, you're never gonna see me wave on stream a goddamn firearm threatening to shoot somebody in case they offended me. That's too far, man. I'm watching the Sneeko versus Penguins 0. This guy is literally making himself look like an idiot. He makes me look like Albert Einstein, and that's saying a lot in my opinion. This guy is just he's stupid. He lets everybody get the best of him. He should really try not to get, you know, freaking demolished on Twitter. So they're literally like chastising him, rightfully so. That's all. And the funny thing, they're not even saying like really mean things. They're saying like, oh, they're like calling out his BS, and he's getting mad.
Watch my clips. Watch my clips. Watch my clips.
As he holds up clip, as I just said a bad word there. I didn't mean to say the CLIP word. I meant to say magazine. I know. Let's go. I was about to do this. Let's go. This is a magazine. There's a magazine. That is not a clip. I'm even afraid to say it. A clip is what you put in your hair. A magazine is what you put in a gun. That's all. In Nerf hobbies and in real life, like gun hobbies, we do not call them clips. I do not care who you are. It is a magazine. Unanimously.
You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips.
I can't watch your clips because those are magazines.
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon.
Here's what
you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips. You absolutely.
He's got a tactical rifle.
This is also
Jesus, that's a sick ass gun.
all mags. Stop saying clips. You look fucking stupid here.
He does.
Wildcat responds to this by saying, "Can't do donuts in a Hellcat and handles guns like a dipshit. Dude sucks." Willie reacts to the video by saying, "Charlie casually pulling out a rifle in response to Sneeko's tiny little pistol really is a massive metaphor for this whole drama." Charlie
Dude, that actually is a really cool gun. Dude, should go wrong if that thing was a 5.56 or a 7.62. Actually, it's probably 5.56. I actually thought about saving money. I'm sorry if I keep going off, but let's go. I've actually thought about saving money for a 5.56. I want something with killing power. That way, if I get threatened by like a coyote, or if there's a freaking what they call raccoons on my lawn trying to kill my cats, I can actually fight back, because 22 is so ineffective. My dad shot a raccoon's ass 5 times with a 22, and that raccoon got away. Probably healed, but we put 5 22 caps in that ass, and he still got away. That's how ineffective 22 is.
Look at him. Who's more likely to be on a watch list? Sneeko has some words from Moist Critical while on the phone with Aiden Ross.
So let me ask you, if you saw him walking down the street, what are you doing?
I would walk up to him and I would say the same stuff that you said in your videos. I would look him dead in the eye and say all that stuff you said in your videos, say it to my face right now.
Oh my god, another thing I forgot to say, this guy challenged someone to a fight, and then after he'll challenge, this guy is a wuss, okay? He challenged the normal people to a fight, but then when what's it called? A professional boxer or a professional fighter, challenged him to a fight, he wussed out and said, F no. That is just sad. Don't be... Okay, I'm going to give you a tip, okay? And I make 100% whatever you say, okay? Don't pretend to act all tough if you can't take on anybody, okay? That's the reason I don't flip people off my car. It's because, you want to know why? I'm a small 5 like 5'6" tall person. I'm a twig, and I would get my ass handed to me. I would get obliterated in a fight. Like, what's it called? Like, somebody who is like a foot shorter than me could wail on me way easier than I could to them. I would lose at a fight. And that's 100% true. And that's why I don't challenge people to fights. This guy would probably get his ass handed to him.
Does anyone in the chat think that he would say any of this face-to-face, one-on-one? If I'm looking at Moist Critical, who looks like a fentanyl homeless dude, who looks like he stands at a playground looking at...
Uh-oh.
Why did we choose Safe Light?
I would be careful. They're digging themselves a hole.
So when our windshield cracked, we
I'm trying to find my 10.
They focus on our safety.
Pre-hard mode or... Okay, yeah, here's...
Safe Light replace. Safe Light replace.
He looks like he's homeless. Look at him.
Who cares if he's homeless?
Look at me and look at him. Who's more likely to be on a watch list? Who's more likely to shoot him in school? Yo!
Oh, no.
Let's be honest.
Star tweets out, homie, sneak up. How are you getting picking on you, that's all. I haven't seen one big YouTuber you've been fighting with saying, ban him, freeze his bank account, cancel his gym membership. Be real. Sneeko responds by saying, free promo on a platform.
Yeah, he's not even being canceled. He's literally being harassed for being a little bitch.
And Sneeko. Keemstar then clarifies when he says, fuck that guy. I'm not talking about that guy. In fact, I believe I publicly called that guy out for that exact video. More YouTubers join in on the Sneeko bashing, one of which being Meaningless, who says, never in my life have I seen an internet creator take more devastating consistent L's than Sneeko. If I was him, I'd have gone off the grid a long time ago. A nice little house in the woods, far away from the internet, and out of my girlfriend getting railed by other men.
Oh.
Tweets out, my son is having a very hard day. Showing a picture of him as a cut control officer. KSI says,
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
then tweets out, like this tweet if you want to see us fight.
You're not gonna fight Critical.
Says, so
Pasty Gaming Manlet. Have some empathy. Oh no, bro.
Warrior Moist Critical. We all knew he wouldn't accept a fight. Lil Bro is a 5'3" pasty gaming manlet. Have some empathy. What matters is how the most influential commentators have no specific beliefs. They never get cancelled. They just talk. Why do you listen? Justin Wanko tweets him and says, speaking of accepting fights, showing a picture of a YouTube video where Brandon Buckingham calls out Sneeko.
Oh.
KSI then
This guy's getting straight up shat on.
Brandon Buckingham. He's down to fight. Don't tell me Sneeko the cuck is scared. Brandon responds, sign the dotted line. Sneeko responds to KSI by saying, I'm not scared. I'm actually being sued by him right now for emotional distress. It's a frivolous lawsuit, but I got a good lawyer taking care of it. But that's all I can say about it for now. Sam Hyde then responds, if only there was some way you could legally fight him. And that's about it for the trashing of Sneeko on Twitter. It's been pretty fun to witness, and there's...
That's hilarious. This dude is getting his ass handed to him.
Without actually having to go on Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to this channel.
I'd be publicly embarrassed if I even did like a quarter of the shit this dude did.
As this continues. If you want more context on who Sneeko is and why everybody's trashing on him beyond what I already said in this video, there's a really good video showcasing all of that by Willie Mack as this continues. If you want, then you check out. But
Here's Pink.
What's going on, everybody? Another video here on the channel.
God, this guy is getting absolutely shat on.
Penguin Zero versus Sneeko thing that's been going on online. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but a pretty hilarious drama has broken out between the YouTube commentator and Twitch streamer and also owner of Moist Esports, Moist Critical, also known as Charlie. But he and Sneeko actually have gotten into a little bit of an online feud / clash that has gone back and forward between the two, with responses being made by both sides. And the entire saga is pretty funny. So, like I said, you know, Moist Critical, most people I feel like online, at least people watching my channel, are going to know who he is. He's a very popular Twitch streamer and YouTube creator. He's also the founder and owner of Moist Esports. And Sneeko, for those of you who don't know, is kind of like a diet off-brand Andrew Tate. He's gotten completely famous, honestly, on the back of Andrew Tate. The numbers of his success and the numbers for Andrew Tate are just, like, alarmingly similar. similar. He kind of preaches like one of those similar like alpha male macho, you know,
Oh
like,
my God.
like pro male stance, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what to consider him. Most people call him like, oh, they're misogynistic or whatever. But basically, you know, he preaches like all this, you know, about like being an alpha male or a top G, and you know, he's just like a fucking big guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's one of those people.
Sneeko is a pretty divisive figure online. A lot of people like him, and you know, they look up to him and they find him inspiring. But a lot of people like just kind of see him, like I said, kind of like an off-brand Andrew Tate. He really doesn't, honestly, at least from any of the clips I've seen of him, really say or do anything original. He just, like I said, he kind of just washes up whatever he can get from like Andrew Tate, and he kind of just like plays that character really, really hard for attention and whatnot. That's what I've always noticed. Honestly, I've never been like this Sneeko fan. You know, I never really watched him or anything. More or less, everything I really know about Sneeko is pretty much against my will. Like, I've never really gone out of my way to watch his content or anything. And he and Moist Critical ended up getting into a pretty big online beef. And like I said, now there's responses and videos getting dropped and all kinds of different things. And I kind of just wanted to talk about it because, honestly, this entire situation is just fucking hilarious.
It'd be even funnier if he did a diss track on him, like if Sneeko did a diss track on Penguin, because it'd probably look like ass, just like his life right now.
You know, it's also got like two major online communities behind it. You know, like Sneeko has a lot of fans. Like, let's be honest. You know, this guy isn't just some small dude making content online. You know, he does actually attract thousands of viewers. He has a lot of loyal fans who actually support his content. You know, stuff like that. Moist Critical has millions of followers across pretty much all the major social media platforms. Like I said, he's become one of the faces of YouTube commentary over the last few years. So these were like two channels or personalities that had like actual audiences and decent sized ones at that. So basically it all started a couple months ago, according to everything that we've seen from this entire argument. It really started a couple months ago. Moist Critical basically made a video talking about Sneeko, talking about what he didn't like about him or whatever, you know, just making like a typical Moist Critical video, just kind of like doing some basic commentary, I guess, on Sneeko and whatever he was up to at the time. Sneeko didn't really seem to like the coverage that he got too much, and he doesn't really seem to like any of the coverage that he gets.
Jackets at Sierra. Thing is, I used to go running with my girlfriend, but she left me.
Sad.
Or really anyone, unless it's like super positive. In fact, he's gone so far as with Moist Critical and other people who've criticized him, like Turkey Tom and other creators online. He does this thing where he like makes a photo collage with all their faces or whatever, and he like accuses them of trying to cancel him. So he went back at Moist Critical, calling him ugly and whatever, making comments.
Are you serious? That is the weakest insult in the book.
Going over the last few months, and Moist Critical finally responded and pretty much just like ethered Sneeko. So there was a clip of Sneeko from a few months ago where, you know, Moist Critical was telling him to watch his Twitch clips to get a response, and Sneeko took it as an opportunity to show off his clips, I guess, which basically was him flexing ammunition for a firearm in real life, I guess, like insinuating that he's fucking tough or something against Charlie or Moist Critical, telling him if he sees him in Atlanta, say it to his face and shit like that. Just honestly like the cringest response you could have to like an internet beef / comment. Like, oh, someone's criticizing me online, let me go fucking flex my clips, bro. I have guns, dude. Like, yeah, so does like the majority of Americans, man. Like, we all live in the United States. It is really not that much of a flex to have a firearm if you're of legal age, you know what I mean? Like, if someone's like, oh, hey, do you Americans have a gun? Usually it's like, hey, does a bear shit in the woods? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. Some Moist Critical, of course, in his response video, one of the more viral moments that's kind of arisen from the entire thing so far is when he responded to this clip of Sneeko with his guns by actually using his own arsenal. Moist Critical pulls out like an pistol. I don't know. I didn't really analyze the guns to see what model and like caliber they were, manufacturer, fucking serial number, you know, magazine capacity. I didn't check all that out, but you know, he pulled out a couple firearms. They looked pretty nice. He made sure to correct Sneeko, letting him know that the holster of ammunition in a firearm is not called a clip; it's called a magazine, which is true. As an avid firearm collector / owner, it is a magazine, not a clip. So he kind of just fucking schooled Sneeko this whole video, you know, telling him basically things like, oh, well, you know, you beating me in a fight can't unfuck your girlfriend from all the
I remember that. I watched the video. It's funny.
Constantly preaches like this, oh, masculinity, you know, being a fucking alpha male real, being this macho guy, but actually Sneeko is a fan of literally watching his girl get fucked. Like he's a cuck.
Well,
He's
he
a cuck. He
is.
literally likes watching his girlfriend get
That's
like
so
whipping it out for
bad.
another man when it falls out. I don't know, bro. That's another thing. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tangent here, man. This doesn't really have anything in particular to do with Sneeko, but as a man, I just can't imagine that, bro. Like just sitting there watching the girl you love just get ran. You feel me? Like just dudes at the party getting through your girl's shit. You're sitting there watching on the sidelines, man. I don't know. If that's me, honestly, I'm coming back in there fucking P226 and fucking killing myself in front of everybody, but I guess that's still the only response you can have at that point. But no, on a very real note though, seriously, like, you know, it just the whole thing from Sneeko has been pretty cringe, you know, like I said, he preaches this alpha male masculinity, I'll kick your ass type shit. But I mean, you know, from man to man, bro, like, you watch your girl get fucked. Like, you...
Like,
else
bruh.
like, you watch your girl get fucked. But
What a low-key,
I guess
stupid thing.
I'll let him slide on this one, you know what I mean? So, the thing about Sneeko that also got pointed out pretty heavily in this video that I thought was pretty funny, I guess, was Sneeko's overconfidence in his fighting capabilities when it comes to people that he thinks he can, like, quickly defeat / easily defeat, but then his complete unwillingness to fight anyone who could put up a remote chance to fight him. For instance, you know, he was threatening Moist Critical, who's like 5'6", Sneeko's like 6'1", so there's like half a foot of height differential and a potential fight between the two. Now, height doesn't mean literally everything, especially in a street fight, but it does mean something. He's pretty big compared to Penguins, and you know, he'll say like tough guy shit to people he thinks that he can like physically beat, but when it comes to like Brandon Buckingham, for example, someone who's his size and actively trains in boxing and whatnot, you know, when Brandon Buckingham wanted that smoke with Sneeko, all of a sudden, he likes just making jokes on the internet and kind of chilling out. He's not really a fighter anymore at that point. It's just funny how the whole thing works out, and that's what the thing is with me about Sneeko. It's like, it's not necessarily that I feel like he really tries to play into the Andrew Tate thing too much. It's the fact that he doesn't even believe the shit that he says. Like, he's just clearly saying shit for the sake of, like, financial profit. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't actually believe in, like, alpha male masculinity bullshit. I mean, one of the core principles of being like a big, tough, strong man is when being physically confronted by other big, strong men your size, you don't cower away from them and talk about making jokes about them on the internet as a self-deflect method from fucking basically getting schooled after, you know, you tried to act tough to Brandon Buckingham and all these other people. But that's the thing, man. Like, he talks about, like, this, oh, bro, masculinity, you know, you be an alpha male, bro. Like, you gotta work out and be a tough guy. And then when it comes time to, like, actually kind of, like, live that lifestyle or, like, provide an example of it, you feel me? Like, all of a sudden, bro just switches up real quick, you know? Like, he'll sit there and he'll defend the movie Cuties to the end of time and whatnot, but can't be simply told that he's wrong about other subjects that he's clearly wrong on either, too. Like, he'll be debating somebody, if he debates somebody, and he'll make a completely ludicrous or outlandish claim that isn't factual whatsoever, and then when it's, like, defeated by the person he's arguing with, he tries to find ways to weasel out of it and shit. And, like, the fact that Penguins or Moist Critical in this situation found a way to just exploit all of these weaknesses of Sneeko was just perfect, because, you know, Sneeko, he tried playing that card of, like, the tough guy thing, you know, the, oh, I'll kick your fucking ass, bro, let me come see you in Tampa, I'm gonna do it to you, bro, and, like, yeah, you know, maybe that would work on certain creators or whatever, but, like, Moist Critical isn't a fucking moron, at least from what I've been able to see. Like, I'm sure he has the mental capacity, basically, to be like, hey, this guy doesn't actually practice what he preaches, you know, and, well, I mean, we don't really need to, I guess, delegate on that, because that's pretty much exactly what Moist Critical did here, and it, I think, won him this whole situation. The vast majority of public opinion that I've seen on this entire thing, like people reacting to this situation and whatnot, has been very vastly in favor of Moist Critical, and that comes down to a few key points. Number one, he played Sneeko's, like, weird game better than him. Like, when it came to the gun and whatever, you know, Sneeko trying to look like he's fucking gangster or whatever, Penguins has his own guns and had his own shit to pull out, and, you know, even schooled him a little bit when it comes to, like, gun safety and gun knowledge and whatnot. So, basically, you know, he just took what Sneeko does and flipped it back at him, you know, and it really worked, because he defeated him when it came to, like, actually talking it out in these videos. I mean, he had very good responses to anything Sneeko would have said, and, I mean, people do agree with him in this situation, but the majority of people I've seen, man, are just, like, all on Moist Critical's side. They think that, like, he had the response that was, like, best in this whole situation and whatnot. So, it's just really funny, because it's is honestly kind of random beef. Like Sneeko and Charlie, they don't necessarily make the same type of content. I didn't know that they were really going to run into each other like this or whatever. But Sneeko has obviously not been a fan of Moist Critical for a minute, and well, Moist just had to respond. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching.
love
If
it.
you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch at SubTheOptimist.
Wait a second. I found the William McMack show. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it because it's like the video's too long. But is there a Meat Canyon video on it? There's no way. No, I don't think he did. But dang it, that sucks.
Was that not the ultimate?
The ultimate reaction. Yeah. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Let's see the gun. Dude, how is he? How did he actually like? How does he actually go through with this? Trying to find something to watch.
We didn't expect to see you.
Well, I heard you were looking for a representative.
The
And I thought, I don't know.
CI Dad Jera's Cobalt 60 radiation. Yes, radiation instance. This is my thing. Radiation.
When I started my new
I have to stupid. I
I
don't.
thought there would be more kombucha and a lot less business.
An alarm has been set off by a radiation monitor in Los Alamos. Operators are frantically trying to find out how and where the radiation spike has come from. But it's not from what you might think. Rather than shutting down on the site of the world's famous
5.
research laboratory getting out, the monitor has been triggered by a truck taking a wrong turn and driving in. Right now, what no one
26,
knows is that
27,
they've uncovered a radiological incident
28,
that will cover 2 countries
29,
and expose over 4,000
30,
people.
31,
Unknowingly contaminated material made
32.
its way into multiple building sites in both the US and Mexico, showing how close we all are from unknowingly being exposed to radiation.
God.
Our story today
5,
has a few
6,
similar
7,
plot points. Cobalt 60 and a
12,
scrapyard.
13, 14,
But it
15,
wraps up the
16, 17,
outcomes
18,
who had
19,
never
20,
dreamed.
21, 22,
My name is
23,
John.
24,
Well,
25,
playing
26,
difficult.
27,
And
28,
today we're
29,
looking
30,
at
31,
the
32,
jaw-dropping
33.
1984 Ciudad Juarez radiation incident. Forward. Lost source events aren't unique. Hell, we've even had one this year in 20. But they are usually discovered quickly in the grand scheme of things. This is because usually people in the vicinity of the source become ill with unexplainable sickness or burns if they have unknowingly touched it. But what makes the Ciudad Juarez so unique?
Come dive into the neckbeard nest with me. I'm your guide Q. So I don't know who this is exactly, but they're a streamer and they talk about why their space is so messy.
I'm the trash pile, dude. I'm showing him the left side. There we go, boys. It's over there. That's about 2 meters deep of trash. Alright, so how did it
Yeah.
get to this stage? Basically, I moved into this house in like 2004, 2005, and I didn't clean it. And now it's this bad.
So 2004, 2005, I'm guessing this was made in like the last, I don't know, that Roxanne is probably from like 2019, 2020 or something like that. So this guy's been out here for a long time and he's starting to clean. So it's the first step. The caption for this one is he seems so proud of it. I don't think he seems proud of it. I think he's just doing a stream, exposing his living space. It's kind of awkward. He's smiling probably because he's slightly uncomfortable with what he's showing everyone and he's doing the work. That's what matters. So your boy Rick Ross says he can't be a hoarder in one of the largest estates in the U.S. Rick Ross denies being a hoarder amid piles and piles of stuff at a mansion. Now here's the thing. If you have one messy room in your house, that does not make you a hoarder, but you are also not a hoarder just because the stuff that you hoard is nice. If you have a mansion, you have tons of rooms to use for storage. If that shit is spilling over into the foyer, like, bro, you are a hoarder and you need to get it together. So this is a rough one. It's almost better sometimes when the bed is covered in stuff because you don't actually get to see what the bed is. Like, the bed is sunken in. There's brown
Oh
stains.
god, that looks like a shit show.
Up over the course of years, but it's just a lot visually. They said they almost asphyxiated walking into this room, and I can kind of see that. Oh my god, I need an oil change.
The car.
Just ignore the mess, they said. This is an unignorable mess. This person's also a fan of fucking Pall Malls, which are such like a half-measure cigarette. Like, they're cheap, they taste like shit, but they're not even like that cheap. They're still like 10, 11 bucks. At least in my estate, don't smoke, but if you're gonna, don't fucking smoke Pall Malls. What's wrong with you? So this is actually crazy. This person says if you live in New York and need help cleaning, I will help for free, which is insane. I'm not sure if they're making content out of this, but this person in the picture helped clean this place, and now it's like really nice. And everybody's gonna crap on this person. Oh my god, they have no furniture, everything's empty. Sometimes that's nice, you know. Not everybody stays in a place for the rest of their life. Sometimes it's nice to have less stuff to move, and like I would feel much more comfortable in this space. And yeah, whoever this person is, good on you for helping out for free. So this is like a speed cleaning video of some divorcee's room. It's like there's always a or not always, but often there are traumatic events behind how these rooms get that bad. They just took out a PlayStation 3 from that. That guy picked the worst color of PlayStation 3 for the state of his room, the freaking white one, bro. And yeah, yellow water, mango juice. I don't think it's yellow water. I don't think it's mango juice. I think it's something else. But underneath all this stuff is an actually really nice room. Like, you get rid of the bed, you get all the stuff out from under there. And it's like a nice space. I hope you can just kind of start fresh and get going. This person says they overcame their addiction and cleaned up their nest. So they got like a big kind of studio space going on here. They got this big room, drum set. Like, it's not even that bad, but it's clearly messy. Probably not happy to be around. And they cleaned it up. They got a lot more space. And the thing about like cleaning up a space is that, like, you see this drum set and stuff, and previously there was stuff in front of it. Like, maybe you don't want to use your stuff. Maybe you don't want to do musical projects because your head just becomes a mess every single time you enter the space. Like, I'm sure they're way more productive, one, not being on crack anymore, and two, crack can increase but it's probably not good productivity, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm sure things are going better for them now. So I can't tell if we've covered this one before. Please, as an audience to the YouTuber, please let me know if I've covered posts in the past, because we did a creepypasta stream recently, and people were like, you read this story 3 months ago. I'm losing my memory so badly, so I need you guys to help me stay in shape memory-wise. So this is somebody's weeb desk. It's in a garage, which is kind of better. It's really not even that messy. It's just they're a weeb, so ha ha ha, laugh, point at them. So this is a
Fat acceptance is stupid. Okay, let's go. Let's go. If you know me, I accept people getting accepted, but I have a problem with the fat acceptance movement. Here's why. Oh no, I'm fat phobic. Oh no, no. It's because fat people have really never been oppressed. Like, there's never a time where fat people were hung for being fat, or when fat people were really like targeted because they were fat. Like, when I say targeted, I mean like they weren't like shot up. Like, there's actually minority groups. I don't want to sound like that one person, or that one cringy SJW. But like, there's been minority groups that have been actually like targeted and assaulted and murdered, but not fat people. Like, I think you should accept people. If I don't care about your weight, like I don't mind about your weight. You can be small or big, whatever you want to be. I don't mind as long as you're not really a douchebag. I really don't care. Like, I'll accept anybody for who they are, as long as they're not toxic and mean. But I hate it. It sucks because these guys are claiming, or these people are claiming that they're being oppressed when they have probably never felt even an ounce of oppression in their lives. I'm in a minority group. I am on the spectrum. Let's go. How about you live your I want these guys to imagine living their life having autism, and then where you live in a world where people think you're stupid or quote retarded or dumb. How about you live that life and then you tell me how bad it really feels. I've overcome the haters, how people hate, like, oh, you're stupid. Well, guess what, buddy? I'm stupid and I'm freaking proud to be stupid. Who cares? I have no problem with minority groups, but I have no problem against minority groups, but being fat is not a minority group. Oh my god. Guys, you know what's making people fat? Discrimination, okay? Discrimination. I mean, you guys are being mean. I mean, the words are turning into calories, and then it's going into their bloodstream, and then it's making them fat. Do you realize what you're doing to these people? I can't. But like, seriously, man, please stop being discriminated. I've seen every group except for fat people and white people that have been discriminated against. Okay, like but if you're fat, you're having it good. Like, what's it called? You're getting enough to eat. You're living a hell of a life.
Recently, there's been a movement on the internet called
I'm just trying to be careful not to say something damning.
Openly say that it's perfectly okay to stay obese. You shouldn't try to exercise or eat healthy. You're perfectly okay the way you are. Now, it's getting even more insane. Basically, fat activists are claiming that obesity is genetic, and somehow well-established doctors...
Obesity, genetic. Diabetes can be genetic. What is diabetes? Well, if I'm not wrong, diabetes, at least I think one of the types of diabetes, is the inability for the body to produce insulin. Insulin... Okay, ready? Keep with me for a second here. There's something in your cells called the phosphide bilayer. Bi means two, okay? Now, in a cell, this phosphide bilayer it's a shield. No particles can go through this. However, there's a tube, there's a passageway through the bilayer. And in order to get through it, there needs to be insulin, and insulin acts as the key. However, when someone has diabetes, their insulin does not exist, and therefore the ATP can't get through the bilayer, and this causes problems. Diabetes can be genetic, if I'm not wrong. You can inherit diabetes. There's a few people in my family tree that do have diabetes. It is a thing. I don't think I have any diabetes at all. So I think one of my grandpas has diabetes. I do not have diabetes though.
Harvard are actually backing up these fat activists with scientific claims. They're no control over how fat you are, and that it is entirely genetic.
But there is something clearly wrong with the woman on the right. Not saying that she's not worthy and deserving of love, because she is. But she's unhealthy. She can hardly fit in her freaking shoes. Why on earth would we promote people walking around and looking like this? It's honestly mean to say someone is beautiful and all this stuff when it's like we're literally lying to them and making them think that it's that way when it's really not, because it's hurting their health and it's shortening their lives. If you really
Let's go. Let's go. I mean, let's go. I would agree. I agree. Disagree. It's okay. Okay. Like so about being fat, but in a health sense, there is. Okay. Like if you're a fat person, that doesn't mean you're socially, lesser. Like you should be discriminated against. But just know that in talking about health, it is not good. It is not healthy to be fat. Again, so this is not. I'm not trying to discriminate. Okay. What's it called? Like, how do I say it in a way that I don't want to be offensive, okay? I'm trying not to be. I'm really trying to step around the fire, like, be very careful around this. Because I don't want to piss people off. I really do not. But please, hear me out. Like socially... Like, socially, it's okay. But, however... Just know that it's not okay speaking in health terms, because it's very bad. If you have too much fat on you, it puts stress on your organs. And it also you can develop these rashes under fat folds that can be dangerous. And you can lose independence. It is not a good thing to be fat. Like, speaking with health terms in mind. There's a lot of health related problems that you can have from being fat. But if you're okay with it, like, if you accept the risks, then okay, go ahead.
care about people, you tell them the truth.
Now that sounds like a pretty reasonable person if you ask.
I agree with her.
They're not
Like, so.
actually like mocking that person or hating on that person. They're just saying that it is.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not hating. When I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm not hating on fat people. I'm just saying that being fat is a very bad thing. Like, in terms of living. Does someone get... Please tell me you get what I mean.
Unhealthy to be at that weight if you want to live a very long and fulfilling life. Now let's see what a fat activist says about the same video.
Here's a point-by-point breakdown on why everything that creator said is not okay and wrong.
You've seen me in countless TV shows.
No, I have not.
You know my favorite. To start, you cannot determine someone's health just by how they look.
Actually, you can.
Yeah, you can. Let's go. Okay, there's a lot of people that have mental disabilities that also have, like, facial, like, deformities, okay? Like, no. Real quick, I have to split off on the side. If I say deformities, that's not me. Oh, I'm saying, oh, ugly. That's just literally what they're called, like, deformities, for example. Like, for example, let's say if someone suffered a radiation dose and they give birth to somebody and that baby ends up looking like with very big like problems with their body, you could say, hey, that's not a healthy person. Or let's say like like smallpox, right? Where you had bumps on yourself, you could look at it and say, hey, that's not normal, that's not healthy. However, there are, like, for example, like COVID is a disease where it doesn't really, like, show anything on the skin. It's more of a respiratory virus.
Exception. If I take one look at a person like Nikocado Avocado,
I can tell, hey, yeah.
Tell that is not a healthy man.
Yeah, I can tell that too.
Anything else about him at all, like his diet, his non-existent workout routine, his genetics, nothing about him, just his looks. Now, you can argue that somebody with a six-pack, for example, could also be unhealthy, but it's just not as likely unless they're chain smoking like 6 cigarettes a day, or they are prone to cancer, something like that. Obviously, someone who's well-built can also be unhealthy, but they are the exception. Generally, you can tell how healthy someone is just by their looks. In fact, that's exactly what doctors do even today. I had a bunch of health problems like a year ago, and when I was like malnutrition, each time I walked into the doctor's office, he would literally be like, "You look horrible today. I can tell you've been suffering just by how you look." And now he says I look like a healthy, chubby panda. Absolute gigasus.
Someone, thin or fat, could be addicted to something, could have really high cholesterol, or low bone density, or high resting heart rate. They might have a chronic illness or other autoimmune disease. They have diabetes and high blood pressure.
Yeah, you're actually right, they could, but most people actually don't.
Don't.
Most people actually don't have autoimmune diseases. Most people don't have genuine problems that forces them to be. If your diet is perfect and you exercise regularly, it's very rare that you will not see results.
Also, some people are their healthiest when they're fat. And finally, the most
No, they're not.
valuable explanation scientists have right now for what makes fat people less healthy than skinny people is the abuse they undergo.
Okay, I don't know where she's pulling out
I-
these facts from because they make no sense. Where is your source? Are you talking about that paid-off doctor/scientist that loves media attention and is perfectly comfortable letting people suffer and lie to the masses? And I don't know who actually told you that some people are healthiest when they're fat.
No, they're
No one
not.
is healthiest when they're fat. Here's a fun fact. Most people are healthy when their bones are strong, their muscles are strong, when they get enough nutrients and vitamins from like the foods they eat, and they're eating healthy foods and not McDonald's all day, and when you move on a regular basis, you know, like humans are supposed to.
The fact that they are paid tens of thousands of dollars less per year than their straight-size counterparts, the fact that they're harassed in the street, not being able to find clothing that fits, or sit at a restaurant, or fit in an MRI machine to get preventative scans that you need.
Okay. Calm. Okay. But I hate to say this, but I have to. But if you're fat, you can change yourself. If I'm okay, let's say I weighed like 300 pounds. Okay, my I find it hard to sit in a chair. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say, hey, I don't like this. Shit has to change. I'd put down the controller, put down the fries, put down the Coca-Cola I'm drinking. I don't even know why I said that. I don't even drink Coca-Cola. Like, put down the fast food, and I'd get exercise, okay? Like, what's all? A lot of, like, reasons, like, for example, let's say, like, the sit-ins and the civil rights movement, like, they were discriminated on the basis of race color, which is something that they, at that time, could not change. Like, they couldn't help it. You can help being overweight, okay? Do you get what I mean?
You can't fit in an MRI machine. I don't think the machine is the problem anymore. At that
No.
point, you gotta reevaluate your life. I don't think these people actually realize, like, people can't just accommodate you for everything. Like, an MRI machine costs millions of dollars. So how are they gonna have an XL-size MRI machine for 0.0001% of the population?
Exactly.
You specifically.
They're not gonna.
Do that.
That's just a waste of money.
You have to lose weight to fit in the MRI machine. Not to mention, you don't even need an MRI machine. We already know what the problem is. Now, she also mentioned the obesity wage gap, which is some absolute shocking mental gymnastics there.
That's bullshit.
Sally over here, but I don't think an employer is purposely paying a bigger person less money for doing the same work as a thinner person. I think the number probably comes from the fact that fit people may possibly work harder and longer and can take up some jobs that bigger people just can't. But that's just a guess, using some common sense and logic, but, you know, apparently that's not allowed anymore.
It's the discrimination that makes fat people unhealthy. Nothing else.
Alright,
No,
I'd
it's
like to play this
literally.
for a second.
McDonald's breakfast is fire. So I have a hash brown, and then this is a sausage and egg and cheese McMuffin. And everyone is sleeping on these $2 iced coffees from McDonald's. Okay. Then I have midday at Turtle Sunday. I don't really know what you want from me. I deserved it. So I went grocery shopping, and I got myself some popcorn. Of course, I washed it down with water. Then I made myself this little salad for lunch.
That's right, guys. It's discrimination. Nothing else. Absolutely.
Yes,
That
nothing.
person could have done absolutely nothing to prevent becoming obese. It's definitely not the fact that she's shoving McDonald's into her mouth.
She's
all day,
gorging
every day.
herself.
Nothing to do with that. It's all entirely down to genetics. Let's just absolve her of all responsibility. Tell her it's perfectly okay to be like that, and then laugh at her when she dies at age 40, because that's what you want to do.
So actually, unsolicitedly telling fat people the cold hard truth, as this creator suggests, makes fat people's health worse.
Telling them it's okay makes them die. I don't know why we are painted as the bad guys when we are actually the caring people here.
Like what's called?
I don't know why you're acting like
Yeah.
you care about them, because of your advice.
When I say it's okay, I'm not saying like in a health way it's supposed to be okay. Like you can be fat and that doesn't change who you are as a person. Like socially as a person. However, that changes your health as a person. Your health and your health and wellness as a person will drastically change. There is no benefit to being fat. There's absolutely nothing good that comes out of it. Okay? And this is not me saying, oh, I hate fat people. No, if you're fat, okay, please, just know that your health is going to be degraded. And if you do, I really hope you get, like, I really hope you do get help, okay? I hope you can get back to shape.
Zero accountability for their life, and they do nothing to actually change their actions. Call me an evil person, but I would rather hurt their feelings in the present moment and make them make a lifestyle change than pander to them, tell them it's perfectly okay, and then watch them die.
Dr. Fatima Cody Stanford, an obesity doctor at Mass General Hospital, an associate professor at Harvard Medical School.
Hold on. Stop spamming my chat.
96% of those participants in The Biggest Loser regained their weight because their brain worked well. It was supposed to bring them back to store what they needed.
No, it's called addiction. The reason is that when you there's a reason for everybody being fat, okay? For example, a lot of the time, it's because they've been a victim of abuse. And so they use food as an escape mechanism to get away from this. And then what happened... Oh, never mind. And what happens is that they eat so much food, and because they use it as a coping mechanism, that they basically just lose track of themselves, and then they basically eat themselves to death. That's really what happens most of the time.
So willpower, throw that out the window.
Yeah, just throw it out.
Hold on.
Because our brain just auto-controls our actions, right? There's nothing that woman could do to prevent, shoving McDonald's down her throat all day, every day. It's just my brain, guys. I don't have no control over it.
My last patient that I saw today was a young woman who's 39. Who struggles with severe obesity. She's been working out 5 to 6 times a week. She's eating very little. Her brain is defending a certain set point.
A set point, says Dr. Stanford, is a range of weight your brain is in charge of maintaining.
PS5, I know.
One theory is that it's an evolutionary survival mechanism that helps retain fat during famines.
What are you talking
What?
about? Like, yeah, we have a general weight that we probably function best at, but that weight isn't 500 pounds. Our body and mind is never going to push us towards becoming 500 pounds, okay? At that point, it is an addiction that has taken over your brain. Our body naturally does not want to be 500 pounds, and you wording it like that is immensely harmful considering you're a well-respected, established doctor. I don't know about respected anymore, but well-established doctor. Please don't listen to these people. Exercise, eat healthy. You are in control of your own life, okay? Click this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
I get it. I agree. It's like, why... So, you're not being discriminated against. The sad thing is that they're actually taking away from people that are actually getting discriminated. And because of this, the people that are getting discriminated are never going to get their attention because these stupid people have to always claim that they're oppressed. You're not oppressed. Like, Let's talk. People that live in the world that literally would beg for the amount of food that you get on a daily basis, and you have the goal to sit on here and say that you're oppressed, that your life is ass. Like, get your head out of your ass, dude. That's all I can say is get your head out of your ass. Main character syndrome? Oh, yes. Where everybody, you think that everybody else is an NPC.
Filming in a gym does not give you priority over others, alright? Filming in a gym, somebody walks past, they're mad. Again. They can't see your freaking camera. Nobody does that on purpose. I have zero shame that I give them dirty looks. You should have shame.
There's no shame in giving them dirty looks, which means you think it's okay that you got upset for walking through your video when you set your camera up in front of the walkway to a dumbbell. The first kid is just getting some weights. The second kid, after hitting some flies, is going to put his weights back like he's supposed to.
Fact! What is he supposed to do? Like, literally wait for you to finish your goddamn slow-ass set before he puts the dumbbells down? Like, what? Live streamer tries to block elderly man from using the sink? Who talks like that, honestly?
Oh my god.
What is with these influencers? What's up, guys? And welcome to my...
This guy's already 3M YouTuber, I can tell. He needs to use the sink, just let him use the sink.
Who says, excuse me, young man? Okay, I feel like this stage is hell, but we'll see.
This poor guy. This poor guy, he just wants to go.
The hero's journey. I'm at a food truck, and this guy walks up and says, I'll have my usual. And the guy working says, I don't know who the hell you are. Well, I don't think that's main character syndrome. I'm gonna give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Maybe there's a different employee that day, okay? Maybe he just liked his hot dogs, you know? Why are these paying members in my gym space? Dude, there's like a million gym videos here. Best gym etiquette, alright? Shoulder press, cool. Notice how the first guy walks behind me because I'm obviously recording. I need to see another
Hold on.
Like a
Ah. Look at me, guys, I'm recording. Look, guys, why are you interrupting my recording? Did you not see my very hard to see little baby black phone in that couch? That when you walked by, you probably couldn't see? You idiot, I'm obviously recording with that barely noticeable phone in the corner. How dare you interrupt my video, bruh. Okay, can you see that? Recording, you probably not see that. Let's turn it, right? You would probably not even notice this if I were recording. Phones, when they're recording, are hard to notice unless you're purposely trying to notice them, which most people in public are not.
a camera pointing at the camera, so I can know if it's this obvious. Okay, all right. Then there's people like this. I proceed to walk through again. This dude was about to beat him up right there. Okay, this dude got so mad, genuinely. I don't know, like, are they like perfectionists or something? What's wrong with the guy walking past your video for like 2 seconds? I'm a content creator. That's not gonna affect watch time at all. In fact, people are just gonna like point it out and talk about it in the comment section or something. In fact, it's like a welcome addition to the video. Anytime something different happens in the video, it's actually good for retention. What if I randomly screamed out, like, people are just gonna talk about that because it's extremely random, right? And you might even see it as the most replayed part of this video. The hell did I do? I don't know. Alright, but I'm trying to demonstrate here, okay? God damn it. By the way, if you don't know where that's from a SpongeBob episode. I don't know, one of the fishes you say is it? I don't know, kind of stuck in my mind randomly from before. I'm a broken person. Can't have the same top as me. Well, freaking hell, sorry. I love your top. Where do you get it from? Not to be rude or anything, but don't you think that it's odd that you want to wear the same top as me? It's from a small shop, but they don't sell them anymore, so you can't copy me, sorry. Well, sorry for asking. Apparently, it's a crime
God.
to wear the same thing as somebody.
No kidding.
Alright, we
God,
got
Jesus.
a bit of a tutorial here. How to walk in front of a filming gym person. I didn't know I had to learn the rule book over here, but okay.
I'm Robert Frank, and I'm going to demonstrate the proper way how to walk in front of someone's camera as they're filming their set. The wrong way. I'm sorry. The proper way. What? It's a public gym. What? Because you're filming your set?
Well, that is the proper way. That post definitely took a turn. A turn that I liked. Does this count? My wife.
Oh god, that's funny. These people that like what's it called? Like what's it called? The other day I was being accidentally recorded. So basically I said, kindly please don't record me. And they didn't stop. They didn't really care. Idiots. But like what's it called?
Is that a grape?
But if you're recording,
Is that like the most disrespectful thing ever? Because you literally reduced her to being like your kind of object or whatever. Is this even legal to do? I don't think it's legal to do unless you got her permission, which I'm assuming you didn't. Okay, nobody's gonna let you put the name on the tombstone as my wife, alright? Unless she's like super dedicated to you, which I don't. Even if that was the case, it's a scumbag maneuver, alright? What the hell are you doing? Public space, alright? Taking an aesthetic video in London Underground be like. Probably not the best place. Uh-huh. Wow.
oh, there's people.
Wow.
I didn't know there was people in public.
In the subway station. Wow.
Wow. Interesting. I never.
Transport to go to their houses or go to their job. She's like sneering at everybody walking past. She's like, how dare you? How dare you walk in front of my... This is so cringe. Like, why would you pick a subway station? Why don't you pick some place that's, like, not so crowded and just go to, like, a empty beach or something where you can probably get an even better video? Like, this is this main character syndrome, literally. Okay, so this one's captioned, she wonders why she's single.
And your name? Single and available? Single and available? Single and available? That's me. That's me. I'm single and available. I'm single.
Oh.
Awkward. Literally
Everybody's just trying to.
Oh my god.
Trying to get out of it, dude. They're trying to get out of it by escaping into their phones.
Oh, thank you. I was trying to. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Ultimate cringe.
Okay.
Ultimate cringe! I don't know, there's like a bunch of old men there, so obviously they're not gonna pick you up. There's like one guy who's actually just minding his own business there, on his phone or whatever. I think your best shot is probably with the caution wet floor sign. I hear they're looking for entitled. You know, there's actually a pretty easy way to tell if something's extra cringy. If someone is doing something out of the ordinary, just swap the girl for a guy. Now imagine a guy going, I'm single and available, like it's 10 times more cringe, right? It just is what it is. Same thing for all these TikTok girls, just like doing this or whatever, like just staring at the camera. If it's cringe, alright? It is what it is. Girl recording at the gym gets offended when someone stares in her general direction.
Trainer gets caught on camera being a pervert. And when I stand up for myself, he threatens to call the police and revoke my membership.
You willingly come to the gym like
Whoa, people can look in your direction? Okay, did he look like 2 seconds?
Let's see who's staring at her. The guy who's literally not even looking at her. Glances for 2 seconds. That's not what he said. What? Oh, damn. Wait, I'm looking at his lips right now. If that's what he said. Let's see. Is there oh? He's talking to the other guy, you absolute moron. That's not what he said. She literally just put words in his mouth. This is pissing me off so much. Oh my god. Do you need something? X3.
Do you need something?
What should I put on the first floor?
Do you need something? Okay, I thought so.
Why are you stuck mid-air with your shirt like that? Why are you like stuck like this for like a solid 15 seconds so that people will look at you more? It's like nobody is
No kidding. It's like, bruh.
Like glances for 0.5 seconds because you're raising your arms This is like prime main character syndrome, where you actually think that, oh my god, I'm the prettiest person in the entire world. People are just staring at me all the time. I'm just a girl trying to do my gym sets, and then these guys just keep staring at me all the time. Like, shut the hell up, you entitled little buh. So the guy confronts her, like, what are you doing?
Use your question.
You're getting rude. You can leave. Nobody was looking at you anytime you went.
Oh, so wait, the guy was the trainer, is it? Yeah, the guy was the literal trainer.
Oh.
He wasn't even staring at her, bro. Apparently, men aren't even allowed to glance in your general direction.
Jesus Christ, that's so toxic.
While you're looking at the camera and looking at him, you looked at him longer than he looked at you. Okay, so why can't we send you out of the gym for being a pervert? Why is it okay for you to look at him but not him to look at you? Literally the most brain dead shit ever. This just pissed me off. That's it, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed. Go click this video. Bye bye.
Gen Z is actually hopeless.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day. This might be the best video I've ever recorded because today we're looking at Gen Z moments.
Yes, Gen Z moments. I'm the last bastion of my generation. Help me.
And it's hands down. Yeah, we're gonna check it out. If you do enjoy these videos, make sure to hit subscribe. Trying to reach 600k subs. And yeah, let's begin. Okay, so here we have the first post. This person says, who remembers eating these? And it appears to be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, man.
And somebody responds saying, to be honest, this is really insensitive. People have peanut allergies and gluten intolerances, and you're out here acting like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are a universal experience. Honestly, this is peak Gen Z. And we're going under the assumption that this is not satire because, you know, Gen Z, this is very possible. Also, might I just add that peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are pretty much the most universal experience possible, okay? It's essentially like breathing. Also, Nutella, although way unhealthier, is 10 times more tasty, okay? That's not an opinion. With that. But I think this first post really highlights Gen Z. Somebody just saying something random and somebody being like, oh, you know, this might possibly, it could offend somebody. And it's like, goddamn, shut up.
Let's go. Let's go. I get it if it's on. Sounds it's on. I like how it's like, it's not even offensive. They're talking about food. They're literally talking about food. It's not offensive. It's just they're talking about peanut butter jelly sandwiches, bruh.
Yes, ma'am. No, it's not. Your pronunciation is so American. Who are you to tell her?
Oh my god. Dude, I have... What's it called? My boss is foreign, okay? My boss... Like, my bosses or whatever... From my restaurant, the English is not their first language. However, they can speak English. They're bilingual. And what's it called? Which is stupid. Like, I wouldn't, even if he said, oh, if you're in, what's it called? Are you insert, you know, language? If he said, yes, I am, I wouldn't say, oh, that sounds, what's it called? No, what's it called? No, you're not. You're American. Dude, I'm not even gonna say, I can't.
This is about to be a joke, right? This one is just sad and it happens on the internet way too often. This person says, my dad was... This person is saying they got more likes than the original post and therefore makes the original
What a
post
dick.
completely invalid. As you can see, TikTok was like, sure.
The guy's a Chad. He's got the police support flag in the background. I used to have that until...
I don't know, this guy's like a bad guy or something, but
like down to my basement.
This little bit of context, okay? Honestly, I gotta say this is probably the most annoying ratio.
Jesus, that is so toxic.
He cannot tweet out anything without some people spamming ratio or it didn't ask, which is like...
Oh my god, that stupid shit.
This one says, I'm into boys, but she is still really pretty. Bro, that's really sus. Okay, already hate Lucas. Sir, I am gay. Caught in 4K. What?
Caught in 4K? How is that surprising? He's got a gay pride flag in the background.
Bro,
that's not a surprise to anybody, dumbass.
Here we have an image, a very 07 kid, is that 2007? Look old is because you guys forced us to grow up. That smiley face, whatever that is. The trauma, oh my god, okay, it's got like stars beside it. You guys put onto us, we couldn't even be kids, shake my head. Y'all mad, you so old, and I can pull college kids. Bye,
What?
at least the trauma made our humor elite. And then we can't forget the little eye at the end. This post honestly physically hurts me. Also, you do be pulling college kids though. I think that would make them all criminals, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Here we have a girl who's 100% high. I just realized that 2021 backwards is 2012.
Whoa!
Okay, we got the stars once again. I think this is a
Bro, her mind is literally way too old. She probably thinks that wheat pennies are brand new, even though the last year that they were minted were 59. Let's go. Look at this. Let's go. Hold on. Let's go. Hold on. Bro, these quarters are brand new, guys. This quarter was from 1964. This quarter is brand ass new.
Heated post from another gimmick account, but it fits Gen Z moments as well. For anyone who's slow, 2021 backwards is not 2012.
Actually, wait, hold on. 2021 backwards is 1,202. 2012 backwards is 2,102.
I think this is a repeated post from another gimmick account, but it fits Gen Z moments as well. For anyone who's slow, 2021 backwards.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until
This
now.
post, I didn't really get it at first. It says, there's a country named Chile. What the frick? Oh my god. And I
Whoa!
don't understand it.
That's a
and I
country?
really don't want to Google it, but apparently girls say child Chile a lot. I don't know what it means.
Chile? Is that what's...
Somebody tell me what Chile means. Not the country, not the spicy thingy, just that. What does that mean? So this person says, gave up anorexia because it was getting too mainstream. Okay, just looking by her reaction, it seems kind of satire again, but yeah, 100% believable for Gen Z. Honestly, where have we seen this before? Like, who's that influencer who made like I don't know, they made merch out of like social anxiety and depression or something. I think it was Corinna, right? Like, do people not understand that it's actually a problem and you're trying to get over it and it's not something like quirky and something people want to have? Like, nobody sat here wanting to be depressed and nobody wants to have a shirt saying that, hey, I'm depressed. It's so out of touch, man. I don't get it. Okay, we've got a bunch of these. New sexuality. It's called Barlow, where you are sexually,
okay, so they are sexual attracted to bees? That's called bestiality. Yes, it's real. The slur against these people is please don't say it if you're not. My heart is beating right now because it has to supply blood to my confused brain. Like, holy shit. So, why would you want to be sexually attracted to a bee? I don't get it. Oh god. Whoop. What? My mouse pad just fell in my garbage can. I guess gravity hates the agency, I guess. That's just kind of a shame. Man, discrimination, bruh. Discrimination. So, that's all. I'm okay with until I.
And the face that makes you want to jump into a well and never come out. Yes, it's real. The slur against these people is can. Please don't say it. Oh, rip. If you're not Barlow, I guess I'm Barlow, fellas. Listen, let me just give
Barlow?
you a PSA. When you
That sounds like somebody who really wants to eat barley. The crap.
sexualities which make no sense. Like, attracted to bees, please get help, okay? What you end up doing is, like, invalidating actual sexualities and...
Exactly! Thank you, he put it in the words I...
This on Twitter like a million times, whether it be cats, dogs, monkeys, there's people attracted to everything, and I don't know, man, if you're attracted to animals, literally just get help, get therapy, I don't know. Because I don't think
Please stop being attracted to animals.
prick them animals,
No,
right? Okay.
you can be attracted to anyone you want, but like, Let's go.
The best way to book your
But like,
in the USA.
bees. What? There's nothing sexy about bees, bruh. There's nothing attractive about bees except for their colors. I'm confused. I am so confused. Like my brain just wants to. My brain's like, oh my god. My brain's having an
For some
aneurysm.
reason, this person is mad that there is not a slur for bi people, which is...
Oh, it's so unfair. God. But bisexuals have nothing. God. Ugh. I hate this. Why are people not insulting my group? Why? Like, bruh. What's it called? Apparently, you're identifying as a bi, which basically. What's it called? And there's not really a slur against, actually, you know, the FAG word, that could be a slur against people like that, but stop complaining, dude. It's so unfair, bruh. This is cringe. It's not cringe because he's bi. It's cringe because he's complaining about not being insulted. Yeah, I want to be insulted. I want to be chastised and discriminated against. Yeah, that sounds fun. Really, really fun. Said nobody. Yeah, no one wants to be called that.
The fact that it doesn't exist is a good thing. That way nobody can call them that slur, right? It's so unfair. Other people are getting more press than me. This one says, when my crush told me he was into girls who liked anime, so I posted this, and hashtag anime, hashtag throwbacks, hashtag comedy, hashtag funny. I'm confused. What's going on? Oh, okay, so this was the part 2 image, which I forgot to capture, but, yeah, anime is life. Well, here's a little thought. It's not all about the hair, okay? Here we got just a classic, I got referred to as he in Among Us. Normalize using they, them pronouns while playing with people you don't know. How would... Okay,
I have no problem with pronouns, but here's a thing. I don't know if you know this, but when playing video games, a very, very large majority of people that play video games are men, boys, and guys, okay? So let's just go. I'm pretty sure, okay, like, be truthful with me. When you've played a video game, even though you know, like, what's it called? Even though you know the gender of whoever you're fighting, you're gonna say he. Because usually, he's a shorter word, and if you're playing Call of Duty, it's more tactical than saying she. Or they, them, what's up? And what's it called? When you're playing a video game, we use the word they or them to refer to multiple people. We're not... What's it called? I'm okay if they... I'm okay with pronouns, but the thing is, when you're playing in a game, we use they exclusively for, you know, denouncing that there's multiple people. Because if I hear someone say... So if I hear someone say they on a game, I'm gonna think there's multiple people. It's not about discrimination, it's about concision.
They don't know you. How would they possibly have any Just shut up. Are they supposed to enter your mind and predict what you are and what you go by?
Like, what's it called? I don't know the gender of whoever I'm playing with. I don't.
See how they're supposed to know, okay? Just deal with it, okay? Here's a little traumatizing story, fellas. Once I used the pink Among Us skin, and I was called a sheep. And, I spent 15 years crying. I don't care, man. Get over it. Goddamn, it's a game. This one says, 2 retweets and 3 likes. Oh, wow. This doing numbers. The life of irrelevancy. This one says, all Arabs low-key wish they were Lebanese. No, not really. When will we ever stop forcing sexuality on others? Okay, this is clearly satire, but I don't know, if you didn't get the joke, it's lesbian, you know? I think if I were to sum up Gen Z in one image, this would be it. Eating a straw to prove that turtles are bitches.
Oh my god.
I support this movement, very cool. So when are we gonna talk talk about how Americans saying bon appetit is literally borderline cultural appropriation. Americans, you cannot speak another
Please,
language ever.
can we
And what I'm
please
gonna do is
not?
I'm gonna neck myself for speaking English. Honestly, imagine if you could only speak like your mother tongue or whatever. You could literally never communicate with anyone on the internet. When someone tells me I have white privilege, not knowing I'm literally Italian, and Italian censored for some reason.
Italian.
Oh, the impression, fellas, goddamn. Girl said Italian.
This is a picture of SpongeBob dragging Squidward to hell.
Hell, dude, this is just sad. Where are you from? Jordan.
Jordan? You never heard of Jordan? Like in the Middle East?
Okay, dude. What's your ethnicity? A girl, obviously.
That's gender, not ethnicity.
It's a 5.5. God loves you. I'm a minor. Okay, honestly, some of these are pretty goddamn funny. You can't be serious. What pride flag is that in the second frame?
That's the Ireland country flag. That's not a pride flag. That's Ireland. That's... Ow. That's my girl, Ireland, bruh. I'm actually, if no one knows, I'm actually part Irish. That's Ireland.
Ireland? I don't know. I'm not familiar.
Either that or it's Poland.
But I think that, yeah, I think that's the flag of Ireland, dude. Ireland pride, that's what it is. It says, I was today years old when I found out that Las Vegas is in Nevada and not California. I mean, I don't know this either. Imagine keeping track of US states, bro. Who cares? This is what I imagine astrology girls say. Bitches be like, whoopsie, just destroy a building. You don't understand. My horoscope said my crush was in the building. So what I did was crush him. Okay, I'm not sure if we've read this post before, but we've got a repeater, I think. Bro said Dragon Ball Z is older than LGBT. It is, though. Bro, the LGBT community started this year, and Dragon Ball Z has been here.
Started this year? I think it kind of started back in the 1860s, and Dragon Ball Z started a few years ago, probably at least less than a decade ago. I'm just assuming. Oh, it's locking. Okay, there we go.
SWAT team to your exact address. That's very cute. This joke isn't funny. I struggle with extreme paranoia. Please be mindful of the things you comment. I am living in your walls. JoJo's Bizarre Content. Hell yeah, dude. You can't take a joke. You can't take a joke. Is what it is. And if there's one thing you have to learn from the internet is if you tell them to stop doing something,
they're not gonna stop.
The exact opposite. You ever see those videos of YouTubers saying, please don't come to my house, and then like 500 people come to their house? This is completely counterproductive, you know? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's about it for today. Hope you guys did enjoy. Those Gen Z moments.
Gen Z moments are funny. I love how my generation's just a mistake. You wanna hear a joke? You're looking at the person who lives in the joke. I'm
wearing my fursuit head at school. You know what I think is insane about this? Not the fact that they're wearing a fursuit head at school. That's whatever. The fact that I think is crazy about this is those things are like thousands of dollars. Aren't fursuits like super expensive? Somehow this kid in school can just afford one? I mean, that's pretty crazy. They probably got like dough, you know what I mean? What's up, boys? Yes, it is I, Tin Can Man. I'm back with another YouTube video. I thought my PC was gonna be here by now, but it's not, so you're still stuck with this microphone for the intro. Today, I thought we'd do something a little bit different and go through this Twitter account called Gen Z Moments, which first of all is like the worst Twitter account ever because half the stuff they post is like obviously a joke, but there is some serious stuff on there and it is awful. So I kind of wanted to make fun of it today. And since it's Halloween, you know what? Just give each other a couple happy Halloweens in the comments section and just be nice. Thanks, fellas, and enjoy this awful YouTube video. All you ever post is music. What else am I supposed to post? Social justice infographics. It's true, guys. Did you know that if you don't post an aesthetic social justice infographic on your Instagram story once a day, you're actually a bad person. You are racist, homophobic, transphobic. All the phobics, you're all of them, okay? Confederate and bi flag. It's a Norwegian flag. No, actually.
What?
has now been rebranded to the land of the Confederates and bisexual people, which are like opposing things, but they make it work somehow. Does anyone else get starstruck when they see a Korean after watching Squid Game, or is
Oh
it
my
just me? I don't even
god.
know what to say. There's a video in the Twitter replies to this right now of all the Squid Game characters animated twerking. It's distracting me, okay? I can't focus. The downside to Squid Game getting so popular is now Americans just think that all Korean people are Squid Game people, just like they think all Japanese people are from anime. Like, you just need to go outside to the real
No
world
kidding.
and experience life. We got a video of Lil Nas X, the music video. I may be homophobic, I may be racist, but this song rocks.
Total L.
Man, I can put aside my bigotry and just enjoy some music from time to time. I mean, that's respectful, honestly. I gotta respect it. You either
That is a
smart
gen.
fella
He's got a
or
Roblox.
smella. What? Fart smella. Leave me alone. I'm a minor. I feel like half of these are jokes, though. I mean, half the people that say, like, leave me alone, I'm a minor, are joking. I don't know why, though, in this instance, I get the feeling they're not joking because their entire account is dedicated to George Not Found. Listen, man, if you like George Not Found, hey, I don't care, but he is a human and not, like, some character in a video game, so, like, maybe don't base your whole personality off of him. And we have another video of a Korean person. Does anyone else get starstruck when they see a Korean after watching Squid Game, or is it just me?
Oh
That
my.
is the exact same comment as the last person. Is this like a joke or something? I don't understand it.
Me neither.
This isn't even really like Gen Z. People are just stupid in general and just think this kind of stuff because their brains are wired in a dumb fashion. OMG, do you guys remember when people thought Harry was a cannibal? That was so interesting.
Harry
Guys,
who?
I was just informed that this never happened, and I'm 99% sure it was a weird dream I had. I'm on new meth, by the way. I'm kind of rocking with this. I think that we should start a rumor that Harry Styles is a cannibal and actually eats
Harry
other
Styles.
people. I mean, let's be real here. There is
I'm
not enough drama
late
going
night
on in the
talking.
celebrity world right
Da
now. We
da
need something
da
to
da da
spice it
da
up a
da
little bit.
da da.
Cannibal drama is definitely something that could do that. How do I show my barber this hairstyle I want without showing him a picture of a twink Wojak? Just do it and then never
What?
come back. I'm thinking about editing a Monster Energy or UFC logo into the meme so it comes across less gay. What's the picture? Oh no, that's Master.
What?
Yeah, don't show him that. Yeah, oh my god, I don't even understand. Why would you
Oh
want
my
that haircut,
god.
first of all? It is literally just a bowl cut that is really messy. You could get that anywhere. You wouldn't even have to show him that picture. Why do you have that saved to your phone?
A very
To,
messy bowl
elaborate on
cut.
that? I mean, there's no way you just save that because you liked his haircut, right? I mean, come on. Let's be real here. You're supposed to clean this out? Please put a trigger warning next time. For what? It's just a lot. So you want them to put trigger warning a lot? I mean, I get trigger warnings for some things. You know, people have trauma, so I understand. But, like, trigger warning for, what is this? A thing of
What?
lint? How are you triggered by lint? Do you have, like, an allergy? Or did you get stuck in a washing machine or a dryer? I don't understand how that could be a thing. R/ made me smile. I'm down 100 pounds. Let's go, dude. Awesome weight loss journey. Fatphobic incel gets rewarded by Reddit for
Oh my god.
fat phobia. Wow, guys, it's actually called fat erasure now. Now losing weight
Fat
and getting healthy
erasure?
is officially coined as fat erasure. I don't understand. People just like enjoy waking up every day.
Oh my god, that's such an L moment.
Overweight. Do you like that, or do you just not want to get healthy? Why would you not want to lose weight? You're ugly. Tone indicator? Oh, I'm sorry. You're ugly / serious. Of course, it's the George Not Found profile picture. What is it with this guy? Is he even that popular? I mean, I know he's like in the Dream SMP or whatever, but why are people so like obsessed with him? He just looks like a guy. Like, what is so special about him? I wore furry paws to school and it's chaos. Listen, man, I get the head, I get the paws, but in my personal opinion, if they're not doing the full entire fursuit get up to school, then they're not doing it right. You can't just wear furry paws or just wear the helmet or whatever and call it a day. You have to go all out, otherwise you're not a true furry. And that's coming from somebody who is not a furry. So, you know, I'm very educated on this topic. Squid Game people.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, you earn 4% cash
I
back
thought Wells Fargo was like fraud. I know they got a lot of shitty history.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card.
I'm not joining you unless you give me 5 boxes of. Now give me your pets. Yeah. I'll be right back.
My God. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Drinking a lot, your nose is really red like my alcoholic uncle's. He has liver failure. You should get that checked out. First of all, it's blush. Second of all, what made you think this was a relatively good or productive thing to say to someone, LOL? Well, why is she cosplaying as someone with liver failure? It's hurtful. She just said it's the blush. She's not cosplaying as your alcoholic uncle. I mean, that would be kind of an awesome cosplay. I think I'm gonna dress up as the person's alcoholic uncle for Halloween. Somebody spilling tea casually on September 11, 2001. Okay, but why do I feel like 9/11 would have been fun? Like everyone running around and stuff? I don't know. Yeah, that sounds like a great time. I wish I could go back in a time machine, go back to the day that happened, and I would just have a blast. I would have a ball. This is also like the 8th time I've seen this post, not just on the internet in general. I feel like I've talked about it in like 3 different videos now. I'm sorry it keeps showing up. I don't know why. It just hates me for some reason. I'm gay. Not gonna lie, this is probably that / HJ, so not a /serious or that / J, but both. Hi, can you please explain to me what that is? It means A. I have never even seen that icon before in my entire life.
I'm
Is that
confused.
an icon on the keyboard? Is that actually a thing that I can type? I have never seen that ever in my life on this earth ever in my life. These people are actually just out here creating new languages entirely. We're past the point of no return. We have entered the land of just making new letters. I think that's pretty awesome. We're gonna just start a new language so we can't talk to old people anymore. Trigger warning. Death, 9/11 violence. I saw the TL talking about trending a B Twitter selfie day tomorrow. Please don't. It's the anniversary of 9/11. For people who may not know, it's a demonetized word attack which involved bombing and deaths. Similar to when Wilbur bombed L'Manberg, so be respectful. Yeah, that was a pretty respectful tweet right there. Again, I don't really know if this is a joke or not because it's so horrifically stupid that I just cannot believe it's serious.
I'm
but it very
confused.
well might be because there's a lot of people who like the Dream SMP that just relate every real world situation to something that happened in the Dream SMP and also like get mad at people in the Dream SMP. For example, if someone kills someone in the Dream SMP, they'll like get mad on Twitter because they think it's like actual murder. I'm sorry that kind of went out rough out of my vocal cords, but I don't know how to explain it. I hate AOC as a politician, but have so much respect for her for playing Among Us. Yes, I also love it when politicians play Among Us to try to recruit the new generation into voting for them into office. It's pretty awesome. I love it when AOC plays Among Us with Corpse Husband. It really makes me want to get involved in the U.S. government. You're very pretty, smile. Their pronouns are they, them. Thank you, your local sussy baka. I have actually never heard someone say sussy baka unironically up until this point, so that is marked as a first for me. BS/AE, LMAO, those aren't real pronouns. I'm not calling you that. Those
AE.
are my pronouns. They're what I use to F.
Let's go. Can we just please limit it to she, her, he, him, they, them? Can we just please not go beyond that? Where it is, I like those eight. I mean, I don't any other pronouns, but please don't hurt my brain. My brain is already fragile, just like the people's feelings on Twitter.
Edits, that is awesome.
AE, yeah. I know somebody who has a pronoun of AE. It's called A50 Desert Eagle. Boom, 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 boom. I love A50s.
Guys, it's official. Anybody who edits videos, any YouTubers or editors out there, you officially have to change your pronouns to whatever editing software you use. So I go by SV, Sony Vegas, so please refer to me as that from now on, otherwise I will be getting very mad at you. Let's be friends, and I love your confidence. You're really black. For show, and thank you. And yeah,
oh my god, she's pale.
DNA test thingamajigger, and yeah, I found out that I have black in me. That's why I act so...
Let's go. I'm like 0.0, I think 0.025% Italian, but I don't say I'm Italian. I say I'm Irish because I say I'm partly Irish because I'm 12 or 11% Irish. I don't say I'm Irish. I'm saying I'm partly Irish.
Oh no! I mean, this isn't even really Gen Z, so I don't know why this is on this account, but that is really bad. That is really, really bad. I really love these cool Mexican songs. Does the Hispanic community accept me as one of y'all? I'd go out on a limb here and say no, probably, considering this got like almost 50,000 comments, and I'm sure all of them are just No. White women are better at being Asian than Asian women. Keck. This guy actually just said keck. So that is how you know he is a basement-dwelling incel who has never seen a woman in his entire life. That's like the people who say, like, keck W,
Or mid.
omega lol, and lol W in real life. They're just beyond saving, man. Keep that in the Twitch chat. Don't bring that into the real world, otherwise you will just have a very hard time making friends. The Black Plague disappeared without a vaccine. Just saying. Hashtag anti-vax.
Yeah.
It killed 1/3 of Europe. No, it actually just kind of disappeared on its own. I mean, all out of nowhere. One day, boom, it was just gone. After wiping out 1/3 of Europe, it just was like, all right, you know what? I've done my piece. And they didn't wear masks back then. So what's the deal with that, huh? Both of my brothers are dead. Ratio.
Oh my god, what a dick.
This guy actually got ratioed. He legitimately got ratioed by over 100 likes. Actually, exactly 100 likes. I don't even know what's going on with the humanity at this point. Ratioing has just taken over, and I can't stand it. Anyway, dude, that's enough brain damage for today. Hopefully, we all had a great time. If you guys enjoyed this, I know this was a little bit of a different type of video, but if you enjoyed it and want me to do it again, let me know. I had to do a lot of scrolling for this video because half of the stuff on this Twitter account is very obviously...
Worst of Gen Z, there's a 2-hour episode. I know I'll get through it.
Let's go back.
Season 1.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the pilot episode of Cringe Gen Z Moments, the new series where I'm going to be exploring and looking at all of the dumbest things that Gen Zers have said. Also, a quick shout out to any and all people who are currently watching this video on the toilet. And without further ado, let's get into this. At my grandpa's funeral, they said his soul is now among us.
Oh
and
my.
I almost died. First of all, you may have almost died, but your grandfather like actually died. So I don't
Oh my
know
god,
if
I'm sorry, I
clapping
can't.
an Among Us joke is honoring his memory. And also, I just kind of feel like now's the time to say that I truly believe that the video game Among Us has ruined so many things for so many people. Besides the obvious example of this kid's grandfather's funeral, you have people finding the word Among Us in pretty much any sort of media and then making it like Wendy blank is sus. For example, this one, the Bible. The Bible is now sus, guys. A child's cartoon game has now quite literally seized control over the most powerful fully text in the world. But going back to the original comment, this is kind of unrelated, but why did this kid feel the need to comment this on a YouTube video? And furthermore, what kind of YouTube video was this? I mean, if I had to guess, I would say the Among Us trap remix, and this kid thought it would be hilarious to share this really embarrassing story with the crowd of Among Us trap remix comment readers. I mean, it's one thing to have this experience where you just start cracking up in the middle of one of the saddest moments of pretty much everybody else in the room's life, but to then take so much pride in this experience that you want to share it around with your buddies in the
I'm sorry, I'm
Among
trying
Us
to think about what I need to do.
section. Wow, we are screwed. Alright, this next post here says, if you go to the gym, you are fat phobic. What? So I just want to make sure I understand. If I am 900 pounds and am decaying as we speak and have approximately 1 week left to live, until all 4 chambers of my heart are sealed completely shut by all the fat that I've consumed, and in this 1 week I actually am going to make the journey to save my life by going to the gym and doing the craziest amount of exercise that any human has ever done. That means that I'm fat phobic. Okay, I think that just means I'm not suicidal. But on a real note, why is fat phobia even that bad in this context? Like, yeah, it's one thing if you just see, you know, maybe an overweight guy walking on the sidewalk and you go up to him and start sniffing him and poking him. Yeah, maybe a little bit disrespectful, I'm not gonna lie. But if you're going to the gym because you don't want to be fat, and then someone says that's fat phobic, like, yeah, I guess, like, I don't want to be fat. I mean, I feel like if you could control it, why would you want to do that? I mean, straight up, if you told me in, like, the next 4 months, if I didn't start going to the gym, that I would become fat, I would go to the gym. Like, I don't understand why I'm supposed to feel ashamed for wanting to not be fat. I mean, I'm sorry for wanting to be in the physical shape to where I'm not actually filling up 2 seats on the subway. I don't know, Gen Z kind of misses with this whole fat phobia thing, I'm not going to lie. This next post here says, the question isn't that hard. The question, and then this math equation, which I guess is supposed to be
Oh my god.
So as we can see, it's
8.1, and it's either greater than, equal to, or lesser than 8.01. 8.1 is 0.9. Let's go. The difference is that 8.1 has 0.9 more. It's 0.9 bigger than 8.01. Or Yeah, it's 0.9 bigger, idiot. 8.1 is bigger than 8.01.
Circle and then 8.01. So, and then as you can see from the first two answers, it says less than and equal to. So it's obviously asking, is 8.1 greater than, less than, or equal to 8.01, which is a pretty basic answer. I mean, 8.1 is in fact greater than 8.01. What? Anyways, this next post here says, anyone can drink Monster. However, people should be mindful that it is part of emo/goth culture. Taking pictures with it for an aesthetic, if you're not actually alt, can be considered offensive.
It's not offensive.
So just be careful. So in case you didn't know, she's talking about Monster Energy, like the energy drink, which I actually have an entire case of. Now, unfortunately, it looks like I am going to have to be mindful. Apparently, I need to watch out because since I'm not an emo girl, I cannot drink Monster Energy drinks. I'm gonna be completely honest, okay? If Monster Energy, or like the energy drink, was affiliated with some sort of like South Detroit gang that would behead me if they saw me drinking Monster Energy, then yeah. Okay. This next post was a direct message that somebody received. Your name is May? Please stop reading Japanese names. We know your name is something like Amanda or some basic white name. So let me get this straight. We can't give people who aren't Asian-sounding names because they use like American names. Like, I guarantee you nobody, and I mean nobody, cares that Bruce Lee's first name is Bruce, and Bruce is not an Asian originating name. I think everybody should just be named whatever they're named, and like, let's not care, like, straight up. I don't really understand how naming your child something is appropriating Japanese, like, what? Anyways, this next post here says, if you're cheating and he catches you, break up with him because he didn't trust you and that's toxic. You deserve better. No you don't. If you cheat on somebody, you do not deserve anything better than getting
you really
broken
don't.
up with and having your hopes and dreams crushed. First of all, in this situation that this person is describing, like, oh yeah, he catches you cheating, he didn't trust you, what? You're just with another dude, like out in the middle of the day, like at the park or something, and then he's at the park meeting up with his friends, and he sees you. Like, how is that him not trusting you? You just got caught in 4K being a cheater. Also, I love how this person has this idea that not trusting somebody is somehow more toxic than...
Way better. Faking Disorders, the movie. Aw, yes.
We put a lot of meaning in a signature.
I love fighting this group. This group is so fun to beef with.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I have compiled every piece of content that I have made so far.
I need to look at vlogs that look like
TikTokers faking disorders for clout. So today you guys can all pop yourself some fresh popcorn and enjoy this feature-length film, TikTokers Faking Disorders, the movie. And before we play it, I want you guys to leave a like on this video so it does well in the algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't yet already. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get into this.
Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about... Wow. I want to talk...
Six and Roses. This is a very infamous one.
This is literally Jacksepticeye if his mom drank while she was pregnant. Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at some TikTokers that have been faking disorders for clout. Now, listen, I kind of get that there are days where content is kind of dry. You know, you kind of need a video idea, but you're not sure what to post. But
Trying to look through a category of blocks.
They're so out of ideas for content that they need to pretend that they have a disorder and post videos of them acting out this disorder. This fake disorder, I should say, and I don't know, like, using it to get TikTok views. You gotta see some of these clips. They're absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about... Wow. I wanted to talk... Wow. I wanted to talk a little bit about... Wow. Never mind.
So, you see, if she actually wanted to talk about something important in that TikTok and was interrupted by her Tourette's or whatever, don't you think she would have, how do I say this, re-recorded the video until she...
Kidding.
It might sound like I'm asking a lot from her, but dude, TikToks are long. It does not take that long to make a goddamn TikTok, dude. It's so crazy. These people can go outside of their house and then just go, wow, like it's a Twitch chat. But then after the video's posted, they just get to go inside and live their normal lives. This comment right here I think is pretty valuable. As someone who has Tourette's and is currently in the worst tick attack of my life, it's extremely frustrating to see TikTokers, quote, faking it. You would never want Tourette's.
No kidding.
You would never want to deal with the bullying, the shit-talkers, etc. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. You know that these people are faking it because they post these on TikTok expecting positive, supportive, and reassuring comments. If everybody knew that posting, like, Tourette's content would get you hate comments and people would bully you in the comments, nobody would post it. But because we live in a society that has gotten to the point where we're so supportive of people with mental disorders, which I think is a good thing, it encourages people to fake it for clout, and on TikTok,
It
because they think
does.
they're going to get supportive interaction. For these people, Tourette's is like a costume they can put on whenever they need to record a TikTok, because they hope that they can get likes, comments, shares, and follows from people that I guess feel bad for them or something, or just well-meaning people that want to be good people.
Nice.
Okay, so I don't know if your tics ruined it or the fact that you're wearing your hoodie the wrong way to the point where you literally cannot see what's in front of you caused you to fall over. I feel like having your, I don't know, field of vision working is a pretty good way to prevent yourself from tipping over. Yeah, man, I'm gonna deprive myself of complete spatial awareness and then fall over and blame it on these tics that I have, apparently. Also, people who tic do not tic to the point where they fall over. I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
happened once
don't.
or twice, but you do realize
That's not
that people
true.
who live with Tourette's and tics, like, they actively try to learn how to live with that so that things like that don't happen. For these people on TikTok, they try to act like their life is in such disarray. Like, they try to act as literally brain dead as possible. Like, they try to act like they have no idea what world they're on just so that people will just sympathy like them. Like, in that TikTok we just saw, that person could have just been, like, very drunk. Like, honestly. Apparently, if you listen in 3x, your anxiety side shows.
Right?
Oh, get the hell out of here. You look like a 1950s animated cartoon character. You look like a Looney Tunes. Like, I'm sorry, but just, like, look at this nail biting. This looks like an animation almost. Like, it's so intentionally over-exaggerated because, like, it's like, why? Nobody with anxiety does that. I've got anxiety. I've never done that in my life. You literally look like a bed bug right now. Like, you're twitching and shit. You look like you were just hit with bug spray. What is happening? Six. 6 years of age. 6 years old. I know everybody knows that 6 years old is young, but like, dude, when you are 6 years old, you are in the first grade. You haven't even learned, like, addition yet. Let me just put it this way, okay? You have a kid, your kid is 6 years old, he's in first grade, you want to check out the school. You pop into one of your kid's classes, and you see this individual sitting alongside your kid. I would honestly get the school security guard and call for an emergency school-wide lockdown just out of pure safety measures. Just saying.
I'm a trauma holder. I don't remember what trauma I exactly hold. I just know I hold trauma. I just know it's not
Let's go.
sexual trauma.
A lot of people that go on TikTok want attention because TikTok is a platform that has a absolute shitload of people. Just saying. I know they're trying to get attention.
I'm sorry.
What even is the point of this? Like, I don't understand what you even view to gain from posting this. Like, even after all the supportive comments, even after the possible likes, shares, and follows you get, how do you feel as a person? Like, I know after I make a video, I feel pretty accomplished. I feel like I got a lot of work done. I do not think after posting something like that, you feel very accomplished. Like, I don't know. I can't really imagine posting that and then looking back on my day thinking, wow, I've been really productive today. I got a lot of shit done, man.
I don't understand what they're saying.
Those are cute.
I'm really having a tough time making out what they're saying.
Yo, check me out, ready?
Have a good day, and this is Ronnie. Kiss.
Good grief, man. This is why you don't let
If they were disabled, then how would they know how to use a phone?
No, I'm trolling. I've never actually used ABC Mouse. Can't say I know how it is. I can. Seriously, I really can, but I feel bad. I do. I feel bad that.
Fuck off. Yeah. Fuck off.
Let's go. If they were having tics, wouldn't it be a little bit tough to actually click the button? By the way, I must re-emphasize, I actually do have tics. It's not just saying, wow, what? No. See, I've said this multiple times on my stream. When you see that, that's a tick. What happens is that is caused by excitement, stress, a reaction to allergies. It really depends. Sometimes I can control them with the right medication. However, they can be out of control. Like, for example, it's spring and they might be out of control here in weeks because that's how allergies work with me. So yeah, I'm about to have a shitty time.
I'm a zombie. Ooh.
How does that like?
Dude, you're like a grown woman. Why are you on TikTok? Seriously, like, what do you like? Like, what? What sort of social benefit do you feel that you get by posting on TikTok? Like, I just don't understand. Do you feel like a more complete person when 14-year-old girls comment, "Wow, you are so brave," to you after you've posted fake filter content? Like, it's so obvious because you literally planned the zoom-ins when you use that effect. So it's almost like you knew when you were gonna tick because you're faking it. Go be a soccer mom, dude. Stop posting they cringe.
Oh, wait, no, wait, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did.
Honestly, I'm gonna be faking being neurodivergent because there's no evidence. Spicy shake. Yeah.
Dude, my legs have been shaking the entire time I've been making this video. Get out of here, bro. Also, like, biting your nails? Biting your nails?
What?
It's a bad habit, but it's not neurodivergent. Your little spicy shake, that's just called shivers. And apparently your little sleep mode, yeah, that's just called spacing.
It is called spacing out.
Literally everybody. Okay, so here somebody is reacting to a bass drop in a song, and they're acting like they just saw the greatest thing ever. Like they just saw like a midget making a Lego set or something. I don't know why it's so over the top. But then of course they have to defend themselves by saying, I know this seems obsessive, but dude, I promise it's my actual, genuine, actual reaction that I would have totally normally if there was no camera on. Which is obviously cap.
No. You start recording stuff.
Blue would like to make an appearance. Literally filming a TikTok. It's fine. It's fine.
What's going on?
Oh, my bad. I didn't know you were filming.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go. Sorry.
Yeah, man, let's just act like we're completely different people. Like, dude, this is not how it works. It's not some
It isn't how it works.
disorder where you just get to just disassociate and then instantly just snap back to a new human being. This shit is like the biggest self-report of all time. Like, I don't know why you would post that. It's cringe, it's dishonest, and it's just not entertaining. Yeah, I mean, like 20 seconds of that entire clip, I had to speed up to 400% speed because you were just sitting there, like, with your eyes closed. Also, yeah, people with actual multiple personality disorder issue, they actually, like, can't.
Now we're giving you 4 times more at Midas.com. More fine art supplies, more paper crafting, more jewelry making.
Can't choose when the other personalities like pop up and stuff. So you just like closing your eyes and breathing in, it doesn't actually change the fact that you know exactly what you're doing.
This is Heidi fronting, and yes, we do all have different handwriting, so I'll go show you now. This is my handwriting, Galaxy's handwriting, Scarlett's handwriting, William's handwriting, Daniel's
That's not how disabilities work, idiot.
Serena's handwriting, Lily's about 4, so this is her handwriting, Esme's handwriting, and India's handwriting, and that's it.
Okay, so I got a crazy idea. Call me Matt Pat the way I'm theorizing here, but maybe you intentionally tried to write each sentence a different way in order to make it seem like you're fake disorders. Challenge is to sit still, so she obviously intentionally tries to move around as much. And I don't really see the point.
I have tics, but I don't use it for attention. It's just a problem with me, man.
So today I want to talk about King of the Hill lore.
That's. I kind of space out, if anybody notices, when I'm talking about a conversation, sometimes I'll be like that. But when I do that, I don't just suddenly do that. It takes a little bit of time. Like, you're just talking, and it's like, and it's like, what? Yeah, it's a fake, bro. Fake.
The video, it's almost like they know that it would be very weird and cringe to act this way in front of other people.
Well, would it be that you're craving my McNuggies?
Does that mean anything? Am I, like, just losing it, or does that have no meaning whatsoever? Like, I'm trying to think what that could have possibly meant. And I seriously think she's communicating in a completely different language. Either she's literally speaking in tongues, or she's saying something that's so obscure that it has no meaning, so that people just leave a like out of pure confusion.
It's a hard knock.
A dragon with memories of being a dragon. Okay, listen, I
What?
don't care how many people want to defend this sort of behavior. I'm sorry, but someone has to say it. Dude, you are not a dragon. None of your alter egos are dragons. You are a human being. And I think you know that you're a human being. I think you're just pretending to have a disorder where you have memories of a dragon for TikTok likes. I think it's that simple. Okay, and here's another one where they're just talking nonsense. What is an introjective yeet? I have no clue, dude, okay? Gun to my head, if I can try to explain this, I guess I'm dead, dude. Like, I cannot explain what any of this means. What is a hyperfixation or special interest of yours / Jen? So yeah, I don't know why the word hyperfixation is used. I think that's just called enjoying something a lot. And I really enjoy doing YouTube. You know, I like making videos for you guys. I enjoy it. It's nice. I wouldn't call it hyperfixation though. Also, I'm sorry, but what is this drip? Double layered rainbow beaded Minecraft Among Us necklaces? Okay, here we have, let's see, when you get stabbed in headspace, like there's a knife in my stomach, but I'm still fronting, WTF, help me? Dude, you look like Ninja during that one stream where he was accidentally live and didn't get enough sleep. So this is part of the trend where it's like act crazy and maybe people will stop and give you some attention. Like this one is just like saying stuff that's so vague and sounds mysterious and intriguing, like, oh my god, what is happening, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. It's like the beginning of Crazy Frog, you know, what's going on? Like that's literally what they're trying to do. They're trying to like, they have no idea what's going on in their life, so that maybe you could leave a like and support them. No. Guys, I need you to spam
Tix, that's not.
chill. No, Razzie, don't chill. If you want me to take over this vessel, I need you to spam Razzie, don't chill. Spam your blackest hearts all over.
By the way, I have literally gone to an autism camp. Okay, so I have been exposed to a plethora of people that have been disabled, like an autism and mental disability camp. None of them acted like this. I've seen some very, like, you know, prominent cases of mental disability, and none of them have ever been like this far. Not even the youngest people. Okay, on a side note, there's this one disabled kid, right? And he would always spout out these random dates. And you know what I really want to do? I want to find that kid. I want to write down every date he has and see if there is an event that actually occurred on that date. That actually could be, you know, interesting. Like, I want to know. Like, maybe he's not just speaking gibberish. He's probably got something.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna claim this guy was joking or trolling with that one. He probably was on black tar heroin. Like, for all the other clips, it seems highly possible that they're faking it, but this guy, I mean, either he's just the greatest troll / actor of all time, or he's actually coming down from a meth high. Well, actually, no, definitely not coming down, definitely peaking. And I feel like the missing 2 front teeth doesn't really help him out at all, so, I mean, there's definitely that. But out of all that we just witnessed, what even was that toward the end? He became like a little girl or something?
Okay.
Razzie, like what did I just witness?
This person is in my comment section telling me that they're in training to be a therapist. And because of that, they know that... I'm sorry. They know...
Oh my god, spit it out! Like, what are you hyping up? This is not a Skrillex hype dubstep UK rave bass drop. Just say what you want to say. Like, I'm actually getting frustrated after watching this. Like, I need to watch this video every single time I'm about to lift weights, and it'll just get me so pissed off. Like, why? Like, what even is this? Like, this is the sort of shit that you show Kim Jong-un when he's having a rough day, and that's it, dude. He just nukes the entire United States. No questions asked.
That DSC headmates do not fully form until...
Oh my god, it's a frog.
...in their 30s.
fully formed headmates. Of all the misconceptions, the idea is formed in childhood. It's like a strictly childhood disorder.
What is with this overreaction, bro? Like, what is going on? Like, why are you covering your mouth over and over again? Like, you just got a jump scare from FNAF. I don't understand why you're so characterized. And why you're overacting so hard. You don't need to. You don't need to. Just read the
What
comment,
are
tell them
these?
why it's wrong, and that's the end of it. So instead, I'm getting all of this other
I've seen a few of these, but I haven't really. I don't really know what they do.
100% of DID systems are formed before you're 10. Anyways, I just needed somebody else to view this absurdity with me.
What? I have to search this up. Mystic Frog? Oh! One in 150 chance to spawn in the case of a regular frog. Oh, when you use it, when you use a powder on it, it apparently turns it into a slime. Yeah, that's weird.
Change is good. Tire change, good. Exchange, also good. Making changes that elevate convenience, streamline service, and better utilize technology, very, very good. Get good, trusted tire and auto care from Plains Farm and Fleet.
why you're so characterized. And why you're overacting so hard. You don't need to. You don't need to. Just read the comment, tell them why it's wrong, and that's the end of it. Instead, I'm getting all of this other garbage that I don't need to
29
be seeing or
NPCs.
hearing.
100% of DID systems are formed before you're 10. Anyways, I just needed somebody else to view this absurdity with me. And if you really are trying to be a therapist, please learn to listen to people with the disability that you're talking about.
Bro, you're on TikTok. Nobody's gonna be serious with you on TikTok. Like, I know she's just trying to pull the, oh, it's so unprofessional for a therapist card, but dog, you don't deserve professionalism on TikTok.
1, 2, 3,
Literally
4.
nobody does. If you were polite to somebody on
1,
TikTok,
2,
like
3,
overly
4,
polite,
5,
I'd be
6, 7,
concerned,
8,
dog. Like,
9,
listen,
10,
I know
11,
manners
12,
and
13,
stuff,
14,
like, I'm all
15,
for
16,
that, but,
17,
let's
18,
try to,
19,
use our manners in the right places, not, like, TikTok. Genuine question. When you are a dog, do you find other dogs attractive? So I'm going to assume that this TikToker has moments in their life where they identify as a dog. So like this comment was saying, yeah, dude,
20,
you
21,
identify as a
22,
dog. Are you
23,
attracted to
24,
other dogs? A totally fair
25.
question, because if I'm supposed to live my life believing that you're actually a dog, well, I have to know if that identity comes with attraction to other dogs.
I don't care if this was supposed to be a genuine question. This is
What?
full of ignorance. First of all, I am not a dog.
That when you really have to announce as a human being that you're not a dog.
We have a non-human alter in our system. He is a child. No, please stop sexualizing our alters.
Dude, your alters, first of all, aren't even real, so for you saying, oh, he's a minor, he doesn't exist! He's in your head! And he's probably not even in your head because you probably made this up for TikTok clout. Honestly, dude, round of applause. Quick side note, by the way, you appear to have a work uniform on. Wow, what? What? Why are you filming a TikTok at work? Why are you talking about your alters that are probably fake at work? What even is this? Like, I would never want to shop at your business ever. Okay, and here we have somebody who is very intentionally about to overreact to the bass drop of a song and acts like they just, I don't know, like discovered fire or something. And you can see from the little captions that they're putting in, like, shake and tap. Wow. I'm shaking and tapping because this song is just so powerful. And then here we have must look at noise. Like, what does that even mean? Like, that doesn't even have any meaning.
I'm Luke and I'm the host of the system. I'm Eris. I'm the protector, I guess. Get the fuck out of my face.
So let me get this straight. You're pretending to have multiple different people inside of your body for clout, but not only that, you're going to give each of them their own pronouns. Like, the protector of the system. Like, bro, you're not, like, Power Rangers. I definitely think you feel, though, like, in terms of how to get likes, it's like, okay, I'm going to be 5 different persons for clout, and each of them is going to have their own pronouns, and each of them is going to have their own favorite anime. It's all done very intentionally.
We make sure to warn them if we're ever having a partner over, just so that they are not startled if anything happens. We also warn Marianne, who is primarily their caretaker in the headspace. We also make sure that every partner we have knows we're a system. Before anything gets even a little bit hot and heavy, we inform them that there is a possibility that a little might run. We watch their reaction very closely, and if they are not somebody that we trust with our littles, they're not somebody that we trust with our body, period. And again, we are lucky enough that our littles almost never front without somebody else co-conscious, so there's always an adult ready to physically defend our little.
When will you be happy? Like, at what point do you think, okay, yeah, that's it, we're good, we can stop this now? Like seriously, like, at what point, is it 1 million followers, 2 million, 3 million? Seriously, what is it gonna take? Because honestly, I want to know. Like, it's so ridiculous. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, you're talking, like, this is, again, just another fucking language for clout. The acting sped meta on TikTok has been around for a while now, because everybody knows if you act like you were dropped from a 50-story building, you are 100% guaranteed some free TikTok clout. Even if you might actually not be special at all and might be a completely neurotypical individual, well, you know, people feel bad and they're sympathetic and they want to leave a like on your TikTok, so you guys know the drill. We're going to be looking at this fake disorder cringe, so leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and big thanks to
As a disabled person, it's funny looking at this. Funny it's have it. Mostly funny because these guys are dumbasses and they don't know what it's actually like to have a disability.
Pretty much every time I'm about to record a video because it makes me feel more productive, energized, and focused, and pretty much all of the flavors that GamerSupps offer are just delicious, so if you guys want to try some today, you can use my link down below, or use code Cheeto for 10% off your order at
1, 2, 3,
gamersupps.gg. Every purchase helps
4,
me out and the
5,
channel out, and you
6,
also get your
7,
hands on the best energy
8,
formula in the
9,
market, so yeah, thanks to
10.
GamerSupps, let's get on with the video.
Life and death and love and birth and
Cars with no muffler who accelerate past me, causing my PTSD symptoms to return.
It's not PTSD, it's called sensory, dumbass.
The fact that you have a toothy, cheek-to-cheek smile on right now. Yeah, I don't think looking all happy-go-lucky is a symptom of actual PTSD trauma, my dude. As a matter of fact, I'd say it's the exact opposite. Like, I guarantee you, the people that served in the Vietnam War who can't hear the word Joey without spazzing on the floor because it reminds them of their lost friend who died from a grenade, they don't stop to record a TikTok in which they are, like, smiling for the camera when they're loud card and we're like, wow, this is mildly annoying. Let me record a TikTok saying this is triggering PTSD.
and peace and war on the planet Earth.
Also, why are you flipping me off? What did I do? I'm not driving past you in a car with no muffler. I didn't do shit to you, dog. I've never interacted with you in my life, and you're giving me the finger, okay?
Firstly, I'm going to put a disclaimer out there that Marbles is not just a character for my haunt. She is my other personality that I created.
Get your products in front of potential customers using Shopify's social media and marketplace integrations. Users can discover, shop, and buy your products directly.
Created into a character for my haunt in order to bring her out and confront her. Confronting is a personality or a DID disorder if you want.
Didn't you just admit that you made this person up?
My other personality that I created.
Damn, bro, say less. What a self-report. Making my job even easier, bro. Appreciate it. Genuinely, though, that is not how this works. You can't be like, okay, I'm gonna make a separate personality for myself that's gonna have everything that I decide it has. That doesn't just mean that you have multiple personality disorder. That literally means that you've given yourself an alter ego. By that logic, popular singer Joji has multiple personality disorder because he can play a character by the name of Pink Guy.
I would also want you that she's very energetic, so I'm sorry.
Okay, bro. Oh my god, dude. Like, literally the mental conversation that you just had prior to that was, okay, 5 seconds, I'm gonna jump up and down and squeal. And then you went ahead and did it. Like, you realize that's not how multiple personality disorder works. You can't just time it, bruh. That's why the people that actually have this disorder usually don't show it on TikTok, because they don't know when it's gonna happen, so why would they be recording themselves? Also, they realize that they actually have a problem and they don't want to glorify it to the audience. Whereas the people who are faking it for clout kind of know that mental illness by itself has been pretty romanticized in the past decade, so they're willing to fake it for a bag.
Hi, I'm Marvelous. Do you want me to say hello first? And I have a sound for you. It goes.
You know, the best part about this is you know room, she would drop the axe immediately. Dad walks in, sweetie, what was that noise? Oh, sorry, father. I was just recording a bit of a TikTok. All right, honey, just keep it down, please. Me and your
Shit
mother are
talk.
trying to watch a show.
That's not how disability works. You dumbass.
I have other ones, but I don't think I have enough time. I just wanted to say, hi.
This is so.
I'm gonna put you on to Donda by Kanye West just in hopes that will help you find God. You need to be saved, my dear. Also, I just love how the black and white filter was slapped onto this TikTok in order to try to insinuate this is like some serious issue. You know you're spewing some crap, so you slapped on the black and white filter in order to make people think that you're being serious.
Wow, I've never,
Yoink, yoink.
She really said caught on video as if she didn't elaborately set up the camera in order to start recording at a specific time. I think the word caught is used a little bit too charitably there. I think a better caption would be dissociation planned on video.
Oh, yeah, I have one report to let the people debate my gender.
Oh my god, this is so weird.
What sort of genre of content is this? Who is this designed to entertain? Like, I literally cannot even begin to try to describe what I just watched.
Neither. It reminds me of Pennywise.
There's nothing. It's just nonsense. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the entire point of the video. It's to just not make any sort of sense. Maybe it's like some sort of circus act where you're not even supposed to understand what's going on, and that's the entire root of the entertainment value.
Here goes nothing. My name is Fitzy Riddle. I am 24 years old. I have long green hair. It's in pigtails.
I think we can tell.
I am based upon Harley Quinn and the Joker.
I feel like you can kind of predict what sort of content is going to consist of fake disorder cringe just by like the type of people that are doing it. If you see somebody who looks like they came out of the Epic Games Fortnite skin design lab, you're probably onto something. Like, I mean, right here is just a prime example of what we're sort of working with. And it definitely follows the theme of attention seeking. I mean, you know, you're posting a TikTok about a fake disorder for clouds and attention. And another way to grab Normie's attention is by having bright colored hair, random scribbles all over your face, and just overall acting out of pocket.
My sister has been sitting here faking Tourette's for the last 20 minutes. I fucking hate this house.
So this one to me is a bit confusing because the sister isn't actually recording the TikTok, they're just sitting there faking Tourette's. And I guess the logic there would be that they're doing it for IRL attention and not just like internet attention. But even then, like, this one is just genuinely sad to see. Because I genuinely do feel bad for people that feel so deprived of attention that they need to go to these crazy extremes in order to seek validation. You know, like, there are kids that act out and misbehave at school because they don't get any attention at home. Obviously, it doesn't mean the behavior is justified, but it's kind of like a reason for it. Obviously, faking Tourette's is never okay, and it's cringe, but I definitely wish the circumstances that led to this behavior were amended and fixed.
Let's see if I can catch this tick, because it's the most ridiculous thing ever.
So this TikToker goes by the name Ticks and Roses, who has been exposed like 5 different times for faking disorders.
Yep, I know about that. Is that chicken nugget?
Sister and
It
explaining
is.
how, as their sister, she can literally confirm that they are faking disorders and that this TikToker has cut off all contact with their family after their family begged them to stop faking disorders on TikTok. But regardless, even without that information, you can still very clearly know that they are faking disorders because who actually looks like so proud and joyful after they tick? Like, she thinks it's cute and quirky to tick, and it's like some sort of personality trait. People with the actual Tourette's have commented on these TikToks saying, yeah, after I tick, I'm not proud, I'm not giving myself a standing ovation and posting it on TikTok. I just kind of move on with my day and my life because, yeah, I have to live with this stuff, and it happens all the time. Also,
Yeah, to me, it happens all the freaking time.
realize when they're ticking, basically because it's become so ingrained in their life and their day-to-day, you know, experiences that they don't really call it out or notice it. Especially, they wouldn't go as far as to record a TikTok about it.
Are you diagnosed with the ID? Oh.
Don't you know how hard it is to get a diagnosis for that? Hey, making a fortune.
All you gotta do is go. Have you never heard of disability screening? There's a thing called autism screening.
It's too hard to get a diagnosis. diagnosis. You do realize that anybody on planet Earth could claim to have a disorder, and then when asked, oh, do you actually have a diagnosis, they could just say, no, I don't. It's a little bit hard to get a diagnosis, so, you know, yeah, I'm just not gonna get one.
I am so ADHD, never thought of me. Keep you on your toes, change your whole routine.
If the Starbucks franchise was humanized, we would have this lady right here. Also, making a song about how having ADHD is this quirky, fun little thing kind of makes it seem like
no, it's not.
It's like I can't really see a prisoner of war in Iraq singing a song about how being a prisoner of war in Iraq is this fun little thing. It's so quirky, and it really makes you different from everybody else.
ADHD, got the natural speed. Energize the body, so creative on the street.
Do not ever wink at me again.
Yeah, ADHD, I'm so entertaining. Sick of the conversation, don't you worry, I 180. Always changing.
Also, did she use shoe shining grease on her lips before?
Oh my god.
It actually looks like if I stare at her lips for too long, I might go blind.
Always changing. Don't think, just do it. I'm a surprise party daily.
Oh, you're unpredictable? Okay, prove it. Adopt a monkey. Yeah. Oh, you're so unpredictable? Do something that I wouldn't predict. Adopt a monkey right now. Do it.
People with ADHD do this, then donut, and see how straight your lines get.
I mean, I don't know if I got ADHD or not, but I do know how to hold my eyes still.
Yeah, exactly. Just because some TikTok...
Stop treating wine like just a drink. It's a lifestyle. Meet wine enthusiast.
I don't drink wine. I'm literally 17.
You have ADHD. Doesn't mean you have ADHD. Hate to break it to you. Because in case you didn't know, TikTok trends are created by TikTokers, and TikTokers are retarded. Imagine walking
What he said.
to get a test for ADHD, I'd like to know if I have this disorder. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got a feeling that I have it because some TikTok trend suggested that I might have it. You're an idiot. Like, you're actually stupid.
Hey, my name is Aaron. I'm 18 years old. I'm omniromantic boy plus trans.
Ay, ay, ay. What is going on?
Sexual polyamorous. I'm taken, but open for other relationships. My pronouns are he, they, Bob, truck, honk.
Wait, did she just say that her pronouns are Bob/truck?
Truck?
Kill me.
I'm a tank, so whatever. I love to make that joke. I'm not making a joke because I'm like trying to be mean. I'm just saying, I'm just wanting to be funny. I'm a tank, and I'm identifying as a tank who has a 150mm cannon that can go through a terrorist zone and shoot terrorists. Yes. My pronoun is tank, tanks, tears, tanks.
I hope you are having a good day. Please make sure to eat or drink something today.
Please be sure to eat or drink something today.
I'll try to. You know, I don't really want to die or starve to death.
Sorry for the long ending.
Yeah, goodness gracious.
By the way, I have to say I'm pretty disabled, but if I screw up on a video, I'm very, very, very prone to fixing it. There's only a few errors on my videos that I should have fixed. Like, for example, if I have a long ending that's too long, I'll look through it and say, hey, that ending's too long, and I'll just cut it right there and then. No questions asked. That's not how it works.
Oh my god. I mean, that should just show you they're doing it for attention. Sorry for the long ending, but I need more attention to fuel my ego. Okay, no, seriously, wrap it up. We're way over time on this one.
It's this again. Oh, this is so good.
No way that when James Madison wrote freedom of speech into the Bill of Rights that he could have predicted these people would start spawning in the late 2010s. Yeah, I think if he knew what was going to happen in the late 2010s, he may have made some adjustments to his writing.
These make me hate going out more than I already did because of how much they affect my social anxiety.
Yo, Pyrocynical, big fan, my dude.
I fucking hate this. Okay? I would not fake something like this.
You're trying. No.
I don't know what you're talking about. I guess she's saying that she has a hard time going outside and socializing with people, and I don't think that you're faking that either.
Tough lol.
Overall, the way you present yourself, you post, make it so that your time interacting with people is going to be hard naturally. Respectfully, I feel like if you did it in a more traditional, normal way, people would have an easier time approaching you.
Donkeys. That's what I hear. I hear donkeys. Mommy, what animal is this? That, my friend, is a donkey.
I don't think that's faking disorders. I just think that's voice acting bad because it's funny. I mean, that would be like saying Jeffy from Super Mario Logan is faking disorders. I think these guys are well aware that they're acting goofy. Yeah, they look stupid as hell, but I think they know that, so I don't know. I think that's alright.
Alright, let's get one thing straight.
Oh, great. It's you again. How are you?
I might not be able to get my dream job because of these. Because I want to be on stage, and I can't be on stage if I'm constantly faking.
Oh, for real? Oh, damn, that's crazy. You're still faking it, though. I can guarantee you, dude, most of these people are just people that want attention and grew up playing a little bit too much Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I've seen some of these people IRL. They all have a very similar upbringing, you know? They played a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's. They were on Tumblr for a little bit too long. Maybe listened to a little bit too much Panic at the Disco. Like, they all had a really intense nightcore phase. I don't know, man. It's no excuse, but I'm just saying it's very predictable.
You legally have to give me a month.
No, I don't, because you haven't paid one brown penny.
I'm not obligated to, and I can't afford to.
Okay, so it looks like this chick has not been paying rent and is now rightfully getting evicted by her mom.
Listen, man, look it. If I stopped paying money on my car, I think it'd be deserving if my mom took my car away or removed it from my grass. If I had to pay rent, listen, you got a house. Let's go. Let's go. I kind of think both the mom in this situation and the daughter suck. Mom, why are you making your kid pay rent in your own house? And why even not pay like that is all people suck in this situation.
You can't just tell me I have 2 weeks to find somewhere. No, I haven't. I've been trying to educate you.
That's like the most 2020.
I think my dog's. My dogs are playing upstairs. My Shepherd Pitbull mix is having a kid attack.
Thing I've ever heard. Mom, I can't pay my rent because I'm trying to educate you. Dog, you're the one who needs education here. You spent $400 dyeing your hair nice bright cyan, the same color as my Valorant crosshair. Putting it towards rent. Same thing goes for all of your piercings, dog. I don't know when you got those, but again, that's more and more money that you could have saved to pay for a place to live.
I'm not even a bully. You literally detonate me, misgender me, and tell me that, like...
I'm not even gonna say anything. Just check out how hard this pic goes. TF2 is cool.
This is my doggy. This is my doggy.
From Piece of the Past, no.
Okay, that's just not what Tourette's looks like at all. That's not what Tourette's is. It's not when you see a cute dog, you start spazzing out. We're gonna get to the point where somebody gets an A+ on a test and rightfully starts freaking out and then assumes that, oh my god, I'm freaking out. Could this be that I have Tourette's? No, you're just excited. It's even more scary that these people are gonna be parents someday. Can you imagine being parents? Oh my god, like their son is happy that it's his birthday, and then they're like, oh my god, my son's happy? Could this be because he's bipolar? Listen guys, I know that I'm being hyperbolic, but that's only because I'm scared. You don't know if these people are gonna be parents, you don't know what they're gonna tell their kids, and that worries me.
I have been depressed since I was 7. Okay, yes, I am depressed. Get over it.
Yeah, I don't think he's really hung up on it, but you seem to be though because you made an entire response video.
I'm on house arrest for beating my sister up and being in the psych ward for a month.
Okay, first of all, beating your sister is not something that you should flex about for TikTok clout. If anything, it's just a self-report. Like you're just snitching at yourself in front of thousands, essentially. But you want to know how I know that everything you just said is a complete lie? Because your ankle monitor for being on house arrest. But I also wasn't expecting utter retardation to this level. Back to TikTok with speaking disorders for clout. I made a couple of these videos previously, and you guys seem to like them, so you guys are the ones that I leave like on this video, or else one of your siblings will start faking disorders for TikTok clout. And let's get into this. Like, sweetie, what are you doing? obviously not having Tourette's would be like, oh, has it really gotten this bad? Is this what the children are doing now for fun? Do these little children actually get pleasure by tweaking all over the place and pretending to have Tourette's? I mean, this shit's just sad, man. When I was little, I was playing with Beyblades, I was on my scooter, I was having a blast. Now these little idiots are pretending to have Tourette's? God, dude, this is why my kids aren't getting access to the internet until they're 9. No, actually, they're not getting access to the internet until they're 13. Like, unless I see government studies suggesting that the percentage of the total percent, yeah, it's 13, dude. Sorry, not sorry. My kid will thank me when he understands that he with neo pronouns in their Twitter bio. He'll also thank me when he realizes that he's not the one walking down the hallway with multicolored dyed hair and a dog collar on.
So I managed to catch a chick on camera, which means I started filming and I just, you know, what's it called? Which means that, you know, it's magical.
Okay, so right now we're watching a person pretend that they have dissociative identity disorder. Basically, it's like a multiple personality disorder, but there's been this trend that started on the TikTokers that fake disorders, where these fakers pretend that they have an identity switch live on camera. Essentially, they act like they're zoning out, and when they stop zoning out, usually after like 10 seconds of staring at nothing, they look back at the camera and act like they're a completely different person.
This is annoying to me as a person that has disabilities.
There was the person who legitimately just pretends to zone out. And I just can't help but notice that all of these people, okay, well, like 90%
Have like
of
dyed
these
hair.
TikTok disorder fakers, they all look like 2015 Five Nights at Freddy's YouTubers. Also, with this again, this quote-unquote switching, if my mom walked in the room, she would instantly stop because she's acting. My ADHD is heavy. I wanted noodles in the middle of this. Yeah, that's really.
That's just called wanting to eat something?
The kitchen. Where are you gonna get the noodles from if not from the kitchen? Also, that's not ADHD. You literally consciously chose to walk away from the recording of the TikTok. Let's say that you actually were just that hungry that in the middle of recording your TikTok, you went to get some food. That's still not ADHD. That's called just being hungry.
The manic episode 1, this is hyperactivity. This is ADHD. This is the H in ADHD. I was masking because I have ADHD. Realizing my ADHD died because I have ADHD, and that's how short my attention span is.
On behalf of every ADHD haver, shut your mouth. And just to clear this up, because I did include that clip in this video, I'm not saying Gabby Hanna is faking her disorder, but using ADHD to like substitute for a personality is so cringy, and it's honestly become far more popular in the past couple years. Like on Twitter, I've seen people literally being like, follow back from neutrals if you have ADHD. Like, what does that even mean for your personality?
This is what it's like to live with ADHD, how much it was good for my ADHD.
Yeah, how about you ADHD delete your accounts? That was This is
literally what we woke up to. This is the shit that we're talking about here. Like, regardless of whether or not we are factually correct, that's not the point anymore.
Okay, that sounds like you're off to a great start. Even if I'm factually incorrect, that's not the point here, okay? Nah, but the comment she's responding to is basically saying that dissociative identity disorder is required to be diagnosed by a doctor, which is true. It's a very serious disorder, and you gotta have a professional be the one to confirm that you actually have it. Now, this comment ended up very much upsetting this woman, so let's see the rest of her response.
It's not. At this point, the point is you people are intentionally interacting with us, even though we have said do not interact with us, you actively cause trauma to us.
So wait a second, somebody on a TikTok comment telling you that you need a doctor's diagnosis to actually say that you have dissociative identity disorder causes you trauma? Really, dude? Yeah, you don't know the first thing about trauma. Instantly I can tell. If you think a TikTok comment is the same as somebody's drunk dad coming home at 3 a.m. and beating the life out of them, I don't know what to say. You're
No kidding.
retarded. It's It's just that simple. When I think of trauma, I think of somebody with PTSD who fought on the battlefield and watched their friends walk over a landmine and saw their friend's entire body explode and their dear friend's body parts start raining from the sky after being blown up in broad daylight.
We are saying, hey, whether we're incorrect or not, your group has caused us trauma. Anyone from this group, don't interact, please. To the point that one of us was screaming over it.
Yeah, because your group is so bad at coping with the truth that they literally melt down and scream when even a dose of facts is brought to the table. Why would you bring up the fact that your friends were screaming in sadness because they were told that they need a diagnosis from a doctor to claim that they have dissociative identity disorder? Why do you think that makes you correct? Screaming does not make you right. If anything, it makes you sound even more stupid.
Because we are that thoroughly traumatized by you people. Tell me how this is the right thing. Tell me how you guys are in the right. Explain that to me.
Okay, we're in the right because you should not claim that you have a disorder when you do not have a diagnosis saying that you have a disorder.
No kidding.
You are not a doctor. You are not researching and giving proper diagnoses. You are a TikToker with dyed hair.
TikToker? I get it. I'm trying to think about what I should do.
Medically inaccurate diagnosis in order for speaking points on TikTok.
And if you would anti-energetic, can explain to me how this is in any way okay,
I just did.
then fine.
Okay.
But it's not.
It is.
And you can't.
I can.
It's not just that you guys have different beliefs. It's the fact that you guys act like this. You throw a fit when other people disagree with you.
Bro, didn't you just say that one of your homeboys started screaming because someone disagreed with them? Okay, yeah, I'm the one throwing a fit. One of the videos on screen now to be transported to a brand new video of mine. But with that all being said, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Comment down AirPods if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll try to heart your comment. Big thanks to all of my channel members. As always, you guys rock. All of my social medias, links are all down below. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Out of paint. Excuse me. The puppy. I don't think I've ever seen a wyvern banner before.